All right, Chris, we're live. Find us something good.
So I just dropped y'all's box off at the UPS place, so it's headed your way.
What's that?
So I just dropped your guys' box off at UPS not too long ago, so it's headed your way.
Hold on. I'll be noisy for a second. Okay.
So you have 160 of those boxes of padded envelopes?
Yeah, probably like 164.
Holy cow.
And you're storing them where?
Well, right now they've got a building that they're stored in, so I don't have to actually pick them up right away. I can just grab them as I need them.
Oh, gotcha.
But I'm probably gonna bring home a pallet of them this afternoon. I grabbed like 11 of them yesterday when I went up there to look at them.
Hey, Mary. Welcome in. Miss Mary.
Hi, Miss Mary.
I'm just over here making all kinds of noise. Shipping a keyboard.
Yeah, I compared it to my Yarrow pack ones, or Yarrow.
Yep.
When I put something inside this Yarrow pack, like I put my tape measure in there, and I can actually read it through the bag.
I know, right?
Yeah, they're almost see-through.
So this is.
I'm not a huge fan of those.
This one feels a little. It feels a little better, and you can't see through it either. So.
That's what I said. I mean, I grabbed some of them. Look at this. These are the orange ones that we got. As I'm standing behind Corey.
Cool.
You can see my whole
Yeah.
hand.
I hadn't even looked. Let me grab one of my black ones and see. I hadn't even paid attention to that.
If I'd have known that, I wouldn't have bought their crappy crap.
So you can't see through the black ones.
Yeah.
Well, I'm bougie and Corey likes orange.
Well, we're Black Sheep Society, so
that works.
Are you really the black sheep?
Everybody's a black sheep somewhere. If you're a Democrat, you don't fit in with Republicans. If you're a Republican, you don't fit in with Democrats.
Oh, I fit in everywhere.
Well, I feel like I do too.
I think
but
they're all retarded.
Everybody's a black sheep somewhere. That's the one thing we all have in common.
Not me. I'm popular everywhere in my own mind.
Yeah.
This box is a little deformed. I might be the black sheep when they get this. It's packed well, if not pretty.
So Death Pile's going to grab like, I think 6 of these boxes on his way through to Nashville Thursday.
Yeah.
Chris?
There you go. Keyboard.
That's probably going to end up being, yes, you packed that really taller than what I would have.
No, I wanted it to make it safely. What we got in here? Time to eat with Leroy. What's up, Leroy? You made it. What? I didn't bring a drink out with me. What?
Hey, just make sure you tell Teresa she don't open that box and count through them, and there's not 100 in there, and she does some kind of expose on me.
She's gonna.
Now I'm gonna.
She's gonna do a scandal video.
Thanks for reminding me, Brad. That's appreciated.
I'll tell you what, if you're missing some, just let me know.
That resell stuff that's fake.
I'll send you some out of my own box.
Did you hear me? The reseller that resells resellers fake stuff.
Yeah.
That's what you're gonna be.
Yeah.
Hey, he's willing to make it right when he's caught.
Come on.
What is it?
I don't know.
I don't know what that came out of.
Oh, I think it came out of that thing when I was opening those.
All right. So I'm going to take pictures for items for the dollar auction. I'm going to get them listed.
Or are you going to go and do it on the photo booth?
No. Do you think it needs paper for? Probably. Probably should.
Well, or.
Good call. I'll put a piece of paper down.
Well, I could give you something else too.
That's fine.
Either a red or blue. Maybe I'll do the.
Nope. I like the paper. On what?
My bag of meat.
On a dollar auction.
No.
Why? Well, that was a bad buy.
I can sell it. I just haven't decided if I'm going to keep it for myself or not. They're so gigantic.
What you got today, Brad? I'm guessing Playmobil.
I'm actually packing up one of these or taping up one of these boxes real good for Shane. Actually, 3 of them. Shane.
Oh, I got
you. Yeah, Shane got 3 of these.
Nice.
Man, I feel like I hadn't done anything reselling related in like 2 weeks. So this actually,
Hey, Alex.
everything's just been super busy with church, and then I had that court thing for that teen center, and we went and up in town last week, and so this feels like the first time I've actually worked on reselling stuff in 2 weeks. I was actually missing it.
Feels good. Call that a candy dick or a peanut tray?
I would put candy/nut tray.
Candy nuts.
Hey, it's a PG show.
Hey, you want some duck nuts?
No, just diva nuts.
Those are good.
Why is Chris taking
Oh.
pictures of people's butts?
What's that way? That's going to be the hard part. We got to figure out shipping on all this and estimated shipping. That's 1 pound, 1 ounce.
I would say that would be
The weight I'm not worried about. I'm
probably $8.99.
Is this only episode 3?
It is only episode 3. Going downhill fast.
My contract is only until episode 6.
You got a contract? I didn't even get that.
You didn't get a contract?
No.
Or who just harassed you every day for 6
They
years?
just said show up, and here I am.
Well, this is a therapy session, so we can talk about it if you need somebody to talk to.
Touche. $2 additional.
That's not the one, Chris. That's not the one, buddy.
You crazy. You're cheap.
No, I'm not.
You're cheap.
I don't want to lose money.
Teresa's trying to rip people off.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Is that a fake shell or real shell?
Buffalo Bills. Take over at episode 7. Come on in, Alex.
You can, Alex.
You're welcome to come in. It wouldn't be hard to take over.
Did you put the link in there?
The links in the comments and the description. You want sugar? I know. Well, I wasn't gonna put it together.
Clarice is my new best friend.
But the teapot has to fit. So
Clarice is my new best friend.
It is
Maybe
branded.
just get rid of that and we'll
It is branded.
branded what?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Pearl China.
I have a feeling Chris is talking and we just can't hear him.
Yeah.
There's some kind of volume thing. Chris, we can't hear you.
He gave us the thumbs up. He knows.
We can hear you a little bit.
Chris, we don't like you.
Trying to decide if I just want to ditch this and just list these.
And no
With that
thumbs up
chicken.
on that one.
Whatever.
What do you think?
It doesn't have the marking, Chris. You would see it already. Is it right there?
Yeah, I can hear a little mumbling from him, but that's about it. But that's all right.
Yeah, it's nice not to be able to hear him full. Hey, Brad,
Yeah, bud.
I knew you weren't shipping Playmobil because you would have already had 19 things shipped if it was Playmobil.
Yeah. No, I shipped out this morning. I've already shipped.
How often do you use a box for Playmobil?
Every time.
Can you
almost.
guys hear me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, now we
man.
can.
Nah, man.
I
Go
had to
back
turn
the other
it
way.
off and put it on the phone. But look, hey, this horse is it's BATTAT. Has anybody ever heard of that?
We might not have, but Google has. Why don't you ask Google?
Well, I can't.
Well, you need to learn how to.
What you say, Batan?
I've never heard of that.
What?
All right, so listen, I'm not gonna be able to talk. For some reason, this headset, the headphones won't let me speak, but I can hear everything y'all say.
Oh no! Take it all back, guys. Take it.
That's fine, Chris. We love you, buddy.
Tips for not overpacking for Nashville, I take it, Mary? Just
Hi,
it's
Lisa.
Nashville. Anything you want, you buy there. Just bring a clean pair of underwear and go with it. You can get clothes there.
You're not going to Nashville, right? Corey?
No, we're not.
Can we do a video and talk about everybody who's going to be there and while they're there and say bad things while they're busy?
That's what I was gonna do.
Oh, okay.
Just
So
cause some drama while they're gone.
everybody watching, everybody in the chat, I'm going to extend the same deal to y'all that I have to everyone else. Lisa, I see you're in the chat. Mary knows this already. I talked to her. Alex, I bought at $5 a box these boxes of padded air mailers, Air Jacket brand.
Can you show us one? Brad?
Yeah, I will. So they're in a box of 100 or a case of 100. And it's like a 9 3/4 or 9.5, or it's almost 10 by 14.
I'm in. I'm in.
Do what?
I'm in.
Yeah. But anyway, I didn't buy them to really make money and sell them and make money. I just bought them because I knew our community could benefit from them. So if you use padded mailers, hit me up. Just on Instagram, send me an address so I can get you a quote of what these would cost to ship to you, and I will send them to you for the cost of shipping plus my $5 back. I'm happy to do that to help anybody out that wants them. And like I said, I got 16,000 of these, 160 boxes, 160 plus boxes. So
I'm gonna
But
say
give him a
something.
bonus for his extra work.
I was just gonna say that. Like, you know, guys, if you guys buy that stuff from him, he's not gonna like this that we're doing it. But if you,
See, God struck him down for trying.
yeah, if you give him a blessing, it's just gonna go back into the church. So
Picture. Yeah, TCOT.
But no, this is just a way I can help out all my reseller friends. Like I don't really use that many padded mailers. A box of 100 of these will last. I'll probably still be using this same box that I opened for probably the next 2 years. So
hey, Brad,
just for everybody else. Yeah, man.
I do about a box a month.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
But that makes sense because like the little shut that baby up.
Hold on.
Chris, go smack that baby. Tell it to shut up.
Brad, you're supposed to say in Jesus' name.
In the name of Jesus, go smack that baby, Chris. Tell it to shut up. That's
You gotta bless it while you curse it.
No, these little
Boxes.
7x5x5 boxes that I get, I probably go through 150 of those a month. So
That's a good size box. I
yeah,
like that size.
especially for what we do. So I mean, I ship a lot of big stuff too, but I send out a ton of these. But I use these more than I use padded mailers. So
I put all my stuff in a poly mail.
hey, every time I ship out a wrench or something, it's going in a padded mailer. But
If you guys ask Corey, he'll tell you poly mail is the way to go.
Teresa won't let him do that.
Corey's an overpacker.
No, who overpackages more, Corey or Tim?
I don't know.
I'd put my money on Tim.
I don't sell as much glass,
Yeah.
but when I sell glass, it's very overpacked.
Oh, guys, we gotta pay attention to Chris. Sorry, Chris, we didn't realize you were there. That's a mixer, isn't it? Oh no, what is that?
Oh, I'll show you something
Those are
else.
good
too.
size booklet. Action Bay, or what did I say?
They also that place where I got these boxes. They also have a.
Is that an element? That looks like a water element because it's stainless for like to keep the water from melting from it getting hot ice. Go ahead, Brad.
I was just gonna say the place where I got the boxes from. They have these little tiered
No,
things,
no,
which are like good for taking pictures. Like
no.
you have stuff you need to stair step and take pictures
How many
of.
you got?
Well, I didn't buy them, but like there's a whole pallet of these up there too. So they come in a box like
Hi, Tammy.
they come in a box like this. So if anybody wants one for like the picture taking or something, just let me know. I can hook you up with those too.
Me.
You want one?
I want. How much are they? Message me.
Hadn't put a price on them. I just
Yes, get them.
okay.
Did,
You just want one for you?
We gotta talk numbers.
Okay.
There come 4 different ones in a box.
just
You
said
know
we
what,
don't
bud?
list as much glass here. I'm listing all kinds of glass today.
Brad, there come 4 different sizes in that box.
There's 3 sizes. That
When you saw glass, Chris went to the glass section. Now he's picking up glass. You can't say nothing around him.
You don't want that.
the top tier is 9 inches tall, Leroy. That middle
Brad,
middle tier 6 and the bottom tier is 3. So
I don't care.
3, 6.
I use them all the time in my booth, but mine ended up getting a little scratched, so I need some new ones.
Okay. They're gonna have a hard time getting rid of those because, like, I looked on eBay, people are selling those for like $7.50 free ship.
Yeah.
So I can get those for you super cheap. That's gonna be something they're not gonna be able to.
We'll send some to Corey too. He can take pictures with them. Corey, how many boxes of poly bags you getting? 6?
I don't know how many. I guess just one. We don't
No.
use polys a lot. We use
No,
boxes.
you're getting 10.
Just one.
10.
Can't do it.
I'm telling Teresa.
She's the one. She's the one that
I
ordered
hadn't
them.
even I hadn't even told Chris about them yet. I was reserving. I was waiting until he gets off of his vacation to start talking business with him. But apparently, Chris is afraid he's gonna miss a fart if somebody lets one out, so he had to be here today.
Wow. I thought
I don't know if you heard. I don't know if you heard that or not.
Dang it,
He's
that's
bragging
not
off his comps over here.
That's what my grandma used to say to us to get us out of the house when the adults was in there talking. She'd be like, "Y'all go on out and play. If we pass gas, we'll bottle you up a smell."
Uh-huh. Okay, Chris, we see it. Goodness gracious.
Oh, dang.
Nobody cares.
This thing has all kinds of chips in it, doesn't it? It's just on one side of the handle.
Corey, you ever sell
Anybody
one
need
of
a
these?
Department 56 chicken? We got there a miter gauge.
No, a foot.
Oh, it's for measuring your feet.
Yeah.
I don't need that.
You got big feet?
No, I just buy shoes and I just try them on until they fit.
You try on till they fit. You should know your shoe size, though, buddy.
It depends on the brand. It seems like all the brands are a little bit different.
I just about fit on the scale when I put my feet on it.
And I never buy the same brand shoes. It seems like I just buy the cheap ones.
It's so nice. It sounds like he's underwater.
Yeah, I worked in there for a minute. Let's see here. Realistic crystal controlled weather radio. Sounds like there's a TV playing in the background. You guys are going to want to catch the dollar auction on Friday. We're having a sale. Teresa and I are. Some good stuff. Everything's starting at $1.
You having a sale on $1?
We are. We're trying to clear some shelves, so we're pulling straight from the eBay shop.
I love these things.
What's that?
These shoehorns.
Oh. Thanks, Mary.
They go from 20 to $60 a piece. It's not my first time having them. I had about 10 of them about 3 years ago.
10 of them. Did you buy out a shoe store?
Yeah, I did. I went to there was a shoe company going out of business. It was an old mom and pop. They had everything. I had when I got stuff out of there, I got 1980s pajama sets. You know the pajama sets that you'd give like to your auntie or your uncle or whatever.
Yep.
With the bottoms and the tops. Dude, I was selling those things for $40, $60 a piece. I paid $1 a package for them.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, the shoehorns. What else was big when I bought that stuff? I forgot. There was a bunch of stuff. It was like I was like, oh my god! It was they had the plastic display signs for Dickie shoes.
Oh, those would be good.
They were nice, Corey, because they were only like 16 by 10, the dimensions.
All right, we're fixing to leave out of this one because this one's overcrowded for some reason. I don't know what's going on.
They knew you were recording today. Lisa
Tammy,
says, what do you think the percentage of people shopping at the dollar auction are other resellers compared to the outside community? I don't know. I think we have a pretty good
Hey,
mix.
look.
We actually market to non-resellers. So we have a lot of resellers, but we also have a lot of non-resellers shopping.
Right. So you see this right here? This is it's sold for $69 and it's $3.99. Tammy wants these two blankets. This thing right here is some kind of, I don't know, I can't remember what it was, but it sells for $45 plus shipping.
Whatever it is.
Whatever it is. I can't remember what they said it was. So that's pretty good. So that's the only two things. I mean, this place is so crowded. I've never been in a Goodwill this crowded. Not even the ones at home on Saturdays are as crowded as this is. I don't know if it's because it's so small and everybody's compacted in here or what, but this is just ridiculous. So I'm on mute and go back out of the screen for a minute, and then I'll pick y'all back up when I get in the truck.
All right. Oh, be under.
Can one of you guys pull this up? I don't have control.
Yep, I get you. Oh yeah.
Yep.
I like that.
Good job, Leroy. Good job.
I got 2 of them.
We have a 12.66 put together. That will almost fit, but it might have to go diagonally.
If not, here, how about this one?
Shit. That's what I'm getting.
Uh-oh. Look who we have. Amy's been slacking.
Amy!
No. I'm not putting them together.
Hi. I'm like
like-
waving like I'm muted or something.
I like him. He's a nice person.
What did you say, Leroy?
Nothing.
Oh,
They're like,
But I
I
have
said I like Amy. Amy's a nice person.
oh,
She's
that's
not. She comes
sweet.
on here to make fun of me.
That's why she's a
Amy,
nice
I-
person. That's why she's a nice person.
I did bring my wheel. I was about to break down my little light station, and I was like, "Oh, I better pop in and spin my wheel."
Did you do it yesterday? I don't think you did it yesterday.
I don't know. I didn't do it all weekend. I don't think. Maybe Saturday.
Shame on you, Amy.
It was a crazy weekend. Like it just flew by. And
I'm just hearing excuses.
it is an I mean, it's not an excuse. I had to go to the emergency vet. I had to take my dog to the emergency vet.
What happened to the dog?
We'll let you
Well,
pass.
it ended up, I mean, long story short, she ended up just having a UTI, but like she like peed on the flooring, like the tile down here, and it was just like multiple pee spots. Like I took a shower and came out to all of this, and there was blood like in the urine, so I just was like super concerned, you know.
Poor pup.
So it was I didn't know. And she's older. She's almost 11. And I just instantly went to like, she's in renal failure. She had a UTI.
Way to
But
stay calm, Amy.
I'm traumatized by our last dog that passed. So I just was like instant. In a UTI, Corey, have you ever had a UTI?
No, I can't say I have.
Okay.
It's
Well,
not supposed to burn when you pee.
it's not. I don't think it burns. Does it burn?
It does for a man.
I don't think so. I think that's something else, Corey.
Cat scratch fever.
Gonorrhea.
Amy,
What?
be nice.
I
Oh,
didn't.
look, who
Is
needs
that-
to lounge my
I didn't say
Dr.
anything.
Strange wallet?
Oh man. Oh jeez.
Told you, Leroy, she picks on me.
No, you be nice to Amy.
I try.
I am a huge Amy fan. So
Well,
We send her gifts, and this is how I get treated.
it's called tough love. You didn't get that when you were a kid? It's sort of like
I didn't
what
get
I
any
did.
kind of love when I was a kid.
oh my gosh.
It's sort of like what I do to Chris. Just tough love.
That's why I'm so grouchy.
Amy, did you see the offer that Brad gave?
Are we talking about the bubble mailers?
Yes.
Yes, I saw that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
Do you use a lot of bubble mails? Not really.
I don't, just because I don't buy them. Like I used a lot when we were using, Priority.
Yeah.
But if I had them, I would definitely use them, because I will use like regular poly mailers, and then I'll use bubble. Like I'll
Yeah.
wrap it in bubble and then stick it in. Like basically like with clothes, like if there's like if there's buttons, that I want to protect, I'll put bubble around the clothing. Yeah. I was like peeking in while I was doing stuff. I saw that Chris, it looked like a ton of military stuff, like on a rack. Is that what that was?
He was at like a Goodwill.
You mean when he was in the thrift store?
Yeah. Is
Yeah,
that
I
what
had no idea what he was looking at.
Oh, it looked like a ton of the exact same military, like the BDU shirts or whatever,
It might have been.
I don't know. I was just like, what's that? Where is he at?
He's by Myrtle Beach, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, he's not at home, or
Nope.
is he on vacation?
Is that
Yeah,
Oh, gotcha.
working on vacation.
Well, that's nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
It's a tax write-off, right?
Well, technically, yeah.
Uh-huh.
You can get enough work in.
True.
Tax write-off.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The mileage, the hotel, the food. I mean, he's got proof. He's got video proof.
He does.
Mm-hmm.
How was the auction the other day, Amy?
Oh, it was good. It was they all like melt together. But the last one that I went to, I got I think it was an advertisement sign for like a store, but it was what's the name of it? I gotta look it up. I think it was called Pro Pin. It's like a tennis company. Does that sound familiar? Pro Pin?
Pelican, not Pelican.
Let me see. I have a picture. Here it is right here. You see? Pro Pin?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it's an LED sign.
Ooh.
And it's probably like 15 inches in diameter.
Yeah. Yep.
And I only paid $5 for it. Nobody else bid on it. I'm shocked.
Nice.
I know. And I can't find any comps for it anywhere. I think that's what makes me think it was like a store advertisement,
Well, yeah.
like a display sign. So
If
I
you-
listed it like for like 160,
Yeah.
just because I can always lower the price,
Yeah.
But it's pretty cool.
That's-
What else did I get? I don't know. I got some personal stuff. Some vintage
We
toys.
don't want to hear about that.
Well, that's just not as fun,
Like I got coasters for the coffee table.
You got what?
You guys
Yeah,
hear
I
me?
said you're gonna say you got like coasters for the coffee table.
No, not that. I got a rug, like a really nice
We can hear
rug.
you,
Hey,
Chris.
they can hear you now.
Tammy.
Hi, Tammy.
Hey,
Tammy! Tammy! Tammy!
Tammy!
oh
Man,
my
that Goodwill
goodness.
was horrible, man. You'd think it was a Saturday.
You'd think it was Christmas and that was the only place to shop.
That was, man, I've never been in one that pack. That was crazy.
I thought you were pulling comps up that was expensive. What happened to the stuff that you comped?
I got it.
Oh, okay.
Amy was asking if those were all military BDUs you were passing.
They was, and I couldn't talk to nobody, so I was just like, well, they was $5.99 each. I wonder if I ought to go back and get them.
I think they were from ROTC.
Oh, never mind. Tammy said it was from ROTC.
JROTC, because I saw
Oh.
a lot of stuff in there.
Okay. I just saw like a ton of them. I was just like,
Oh
what?
yeah, there were 35 of them on that rack. I counted them.
Oh, wow.
And there was $5.99 each because I was actually seriously considering. I was considering it, so I counted them all, and then there's something didn't look right about them, and that's why I put the one I had back because it just
May
didn't,
or may not be back.
you know.
Teresa's
So,
going to town. She may or may not leave me, I guess.
oh no! All right, we need a GPS to another one that's better.
Means
than
I'm
ours.
having to do eBay all by myself now.
Oh,
Oh no!
darn. It's
So
such a
that-
chore. Bye,
so that-
Teresa.
I'll be back
Oh, you'll be back for them.
for them.
Teresa leaves.
The Rams and Pops is shutting down.
Just leaves.
Oh, man. All right. Well, I'm going to spin my wheel, guys.
Okay.
Spin it.
So you ready?
There's nothing on it.
Where's oh no. I had to cover it up because there's a
They're on
bunch
there.
of cheaters. They like to read ahead. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yes. All right, here we go.
That's a long spinner.
I know it's such a good, like the bearings are really good. It's a
Yeah.
good one. All right, this one right here. I think I already did this one. Oh my God.
What is it?
It says Corey hates when the restaurant table wobbles.
I think you did do that one, but it's true. I do
It
hate
is
that.
true.
Happened
do
to
it.
us yesterday.
I'll spin it again. I forgot to fix it. I told you my weekend's been chaotic. Okay, here's a new one right here. Corey hates tiny pockets.
Yeah, why have pockets at all?
Tiny pockets.
I like this wheel. So far, it's accurate.
Yeah. There's yeah. There's a lot of them that are like really good. Like perfect. Like it's just I think it's only because I have watched so many of the old, reseller clickbait that I know these things about you.
I think
You think what?
Sorry, I'm making noise.
everybody has to hate tiny pockets.
I like the tiny pockets.
Yeah, like women's jeans just have tiny pockets.
Yeah,
That's
why
how
have
you can.
pockets at all. Decorative pockets are not for anybody.
Well, that's what I feel like women's pockets are, unless they're
That
cargo.
has to just be aggravating. See, this
Yeah.
is a wheel of what does Amy hate? It sounds like.
No, definitely not. There's some of
My
these that
jeans
are
have no pockets.
only Corey applicable. Only Corey applicable. Like
I
everybody
haven't
else would
seen
be
any
like,
yet.
dude, you haven't?
I haven't seen any that are Corey only applicable yet. They've all
Yeah.
pretty general, like just annoying things.
But there's at least two that are very, very Corey specific. And that's
What's
all I'll say
sand and
about that.
flip flops?
Oh no, I did not those, but yeah, I could see how people would hate that. I don't think about it since we live at the beach. We don't mind it. We don't mind. Oh, where'd Leroy go? I was gonna tell him about my yard selling adventures.
Oh, we froze her up. The sand was too much.
Oh, it got in the it got in the camera and froze it up. I was cleaning out sleeping bags and tents. Well, it wasn't sleeping bags. It was tents and like sleeping pads. And they must have camped on the beach because it had sand all over the place.
Ick.
Yeah, it was a pain to like
Not fun.
clean it all out.
See, you're not a big fan of sand either.
I mean, not in my house, you know.
Not anywhere.
I mean, well, yeah, I guess I don't want it in my car either. But I I don't hate it. I spent 7 years lifeguarding at the beach, so it's
Which beach?
Sandbridge. It's in Virginia Beach.
Oh, Virginia.
Yeah.
We're at Myrtle Beach.
Oh, yes.
You gotta come
What
get
are
yourself
those?
some Mickey and Minnie.
Are they just figures?
They're sealed porcelain Mickey and Minnie dolls.
Oh, they're porcelain. Oh, wow.
Yep.
Hey, what's wrong with this
They're really cool.
picture?
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, we're
What's wrong
at
with
the
what
beach.
picture?
Hey, can y'all hear Tammy?
Yeah, you're at the beach.
Yeah, we're at the beach, but we are in the car going to Goodwill. Tell me what's wrong with that whole picture?
Nothing.
That you're not like putting your toes in the sand.
Exactly.
You doing, Chris? Take your woman to the beach, Chris.
Hey, we've been
It
down
is
here
as it
since
should be.
Saturday, and this is the first day we sourced. I saved my sourcing time to today.
Should save it for when you come home or you're coming home.
I'll be broke then. Won't have no money. Be done spending it all down here. Do you know how much it costs to eat at the beach?
A lot.
Oh, yeah.
A whole lot.
Not if you eat peanut butter and jelly.
Gotta pack a picnic.
How's everybody's week been?
I don't even know. I don't even know where this week went. It went by fast.
It just started.
It's just
It's only Tuesday.
Today's Tuesday.
Well, I'm still partially in last week.
I know everybody's gearing up, going to the Nashville meetup.
Not everybody.
Not everybody.
Not everybody. You're right. I've been seeing a lot of people getting ready to go.
There's so many people going to be there. That's going to be a huge meetup.
I was watching a TikTok live last night with a
Absolute
bunch of
fine. How you
resellers,
doing?
and they were advertising that they was going to be there. And I'm like, wow, there's going to be TikTok people there. Crazy.
I wouldn't say that's a good thing.
I don't want to go anywhere that's too people-y.
Yeah. Tammy don't like people.
I like
Corey
dogs.
don't like people.
Amy.
Yeah.
Corey hates TikTok people.
Oh, yes. Corey hates.
Corey,
You don't even have to put TikTok. You can just eliminate that part.
we could broaden the scope.
Yes, just people.
So, Corey,
People.
Amy, I did
Lisa,
hear
what music festival's here, Lisa?
Not all people, just the little ones, the big ones, the dead ones, and the live ones.
Here,
Yeah, Lisa just said there's a music festival in Myrtle Beach. I didn't know there was one
there's
going on down here.
not now, but the last time we were here, they had a country music festival.
Yeah, last time they had a country music festival. Bike weeks are here in a few more weeks.
Amy,
Yeah.
I did hear you call for me. I went upstairs to get something. So
Yeah,
you
turn.
can tell me about it in a second. I have one question for Corey. And
Okay.
Corey,
good.
Brad, these little items here.
Right.
So these I have to put in a box?
I can't tell what they are.
If it's this big, it don't matter what it is. It goes in a poly bag.
It absolutely matters.
It doesn't to me.
Size doesn't matter. Material matters. If they're glass, they go in a box.
No, let me get my shipping supplies. Okay, they're all set. I don't get you guys.
Oh my gosh.
So,
Leroy.
Do
Corey,
they ship glass in the poly mill, Leroy?
These fittings right here, I should put them in a box.
No, those look all metal. You're not going to break those. A poly's good.
A
Okay.
padded poly.
They are. Goodness. They are padded. Now,
Okay.
do I fold it and give it more cushion, or do I cut it in half so I have another poly for another item?
Oh, you're
That's
fancy.
I've never done that before, but I would fold it in half because I'm lazy and I wouldn't want to cut it and make another poly. But
It's not that hard. Look, oh my goodness, I just cut it with a pair of scissors. That was hard.
Will your label still fit on it?
Oh yeah, your labels are only 6x4.
Oh, that poly looks small. That's why.
No,
There you
no.
padded or boxed?
It's Lisa Frank. You better put that in a box. How much did
That's
you
the one on
sell
the
it
dollar
for?
auction. Look at the top.
Oh,
Look at the top on this thing.
that's cute.
Trying to write down here somewhere.
I would bubble it and then put it in a poly.
No.
This is going in a
No,
box.
but
Oh,
no.
okay. It's cute though.
It's got to go in a box. It's customer experience. It's not about it breaking, Leroy.
It is. This is a great experience. Look, half a poly bag, piece of tape, and you got your fittings.
I guess it depends on who your customer is. Like you know that.
Throw some confetti in there.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, confetti.
I'm
If it's
not gonna
going to a
pack
man, he
these
probably doesn't care.
Hey, no, throw some.
You know?
What's that sprinkly stuff?
Glitter.
Glitter. Throw some glitter in it, Leroy.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
man.
Glitter bomb.
That's
Yeah, a glitter bomb. That way we open it up and poof.
No, I wouldn't do all that, guys.
That's a great customer experience right there.
Yeah, it is.
Glitter all over your tools.
Glitter tools. Glitter on your tools.
Can you imagine getting a box and having it be full of glitter?
Oh my
I'd be mad.
gosh.
I'd be mad. I get mad when I get
I'm
paper mache.
curious.
I when I get paper mache, I get mad.
Oh yeah.
Packing peanuts are almost as bad as glitter.
Yeah, peanuts pretty bad, but I like using peanuts.
That sounded like a yawn, Chris, not a sentence.
What?
You were talking and yawning, and
Oh, was
nobody
I?
knows what
Oh,
you
sorry.
said.
I said I like peanuts. I use them. Sorry, I didn't realize y'all didn't understand what I said.
Well,
Wait
in
till he
what part
talks
of,
to you with food in his mouth.
and Chris, in what part of you yawning did you think we were going to understand what you said?
Tammy's been keeping me up all night, every night. I'm so tired.
We didn't hear that.
Hey, whoa, brother.
This is a
Wow.
perfect show.
Man.
Corey's telling me to behave. I mean, come on.
He's
This
a
is family
liar.
show.
Ay, ay, ay.
Wait, look, we're in
I
bed
didn't
by
know
10
what he was
o'clock.
bringing to
man.
the show, Amy.
What?
We're in bed by
that.
10
Bring that
o'clock and
stuff to
sleep
the
by
show.
10:05.
Anybody need a Yoda chia pet?
Oh, that's
Cute.
Well, I got the Ewok too.
Oh my gosh.
All too. Why
That's
how
a
did
vibe.
everybody
What
just-
is everybody doing at Goodwill on
somebody
Tuesdays?
has discovered Goodwill at the
Oh,
beach.
where's he
and
going?
I'm not liking it.
All right, this one looks like it's going to be packed.
Are those
too,
lug
guys.
nuts?
No, they're sockets.
Oh, poly for sure. Padded poly.
In the other half.
In the other half.
In the other half.
Look at him being all resourceful. So, Leroy, I went to a yard sale this weekend and there was a Craftsman in the box reciprocating saw. And I remembered last week we were talking about the 19.2
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, I have to look for 19.2. It was like 7 point something. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
that's the old
But
one.
if I wasn't on this, I wouldn't have looked at it.
Oh,
to,
that's
like-
cool.
Because remember that one was like $1,000 that we were looking at.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh.
That's
But-
the thing, like,
I won't be able to talk anymore for a little bit. I got to put my earbuds back in.
Oh, that's gonna stink. Well, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I know. I know you hate not being able to hear me.
If anybody doesn't know this show, they must be like, man,
Hey,
these
Josh
people are
or Tara,
mean.
whichever one. Bluegrass, our pastor went down to. Oh, the festival, the music festival was Bluegrass. Ewok's kind of cute. I almost want to keep him.
No, you don't keep anything.
I know. I can't make myself do it, but I like him.
How about these? How about these, Corey?
Are you taking that back?
What is
Are you
that?
taking that back?
Yeah, $25. It's sold for $25.
Thank you.
Replacement pots for a air gun for a spray gun.
Oh, they're all metal. Poly.
Okay.
I'm with you.
Half a bag or full bag?
Jeez.
Well, probably half a bag knowing your shipping method now.
Yes, half a bag.
You might
Oh
be
my
cheaper than Tim cutting small polys in half.
You recycling the Amazon polys too that you get?
I use the padding inside. Yeah.
You use just the padding inside?
I use the Amazon. I wrap up the stuff in it and then I'll put it inside a poly.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey.
Amazon never sends me a poly. They'll send me like a little box of razor blades in a 10 by 10 by 10 box just rattling around.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what they're doing over there.
I know. It is crazy. I know that like if we order multiple things on Amazon and they ask you, "Oh, do you want to save the environment and use, what have it delivered in one single box?" I always say no so I can get all the boxes sent to my house. I'm like, no, I want the boxes.
He's watching TV.
Are we getting a Lacoste lesson here? $2.49. Oh my gosh. That would be $4.99 at my store.
Gotta go to Myrtle Beach.
Apparently. I went to a yard sale this weekend where all of the clothing items were 25 cents a piece.
Nice.
I mean, that's almost unheard of. I felt bad. I only bought 2 and then I had to wait for change for my $1. I mean, she was ready. She had like quarters in her hand, but it just seemed like odd,
We go to this one little thrift store. It's in a small town.
Mm-hmm.
Padres, I think it's called. They have what they call rag bags, and they just put a whole bunch, like all the old T-shirts, they throw in a big paper grocery bag, and it's like $5 for the whole bag. We pulled so many single stitch vintage out of those bags.
Wow.
They just toss them in there.
They just don't care.
No.
Well, that's
And
good.
if it's anything the church wouldn't sell, they won't sell. So like an Iron Maiden shirt, it would go in the rag bag anyway. Like they won't sell that.
Right. Wow. That's a good little honey hole.
So we watch the rag bags.
Wow. It's pretty cool.
Don't be coming to South Dakota and shopping at Padres now. That's my place.
You just now told everybody the name of the store, Corey. Oh, you're done. You're cooked.
Yeah, the competition. Uh-oh.
Yeah, you have competition. You have who is it? Thrifter Sifter? Is that who
Men's
that is?
around here. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a lot of resellers around here.
Mm-hmm.
We see more every time we go out.
Oh, really?
Yep. But that's all right. We still do just fine.
Mm-hmm.
Finding stuff is never a problem.
Yeah, that's true. Because everybody, I mean, think about it. I go to the auction and everybody is looking for different things,
Yep.
Like.
And people are at different stages of their reselling stuff. Like there's a bunch of people at the stage we were at 3 years ago buying the stuff we were buying 3 years ago. We're in a different spot than they are.
True.
And there's people that are way better pickers than us buying completely different stuff than us.
Right. Yeah. 100%. I agree.
We never struggle finding crap. Like it's everywhere.
It is everywhere. It is. It's amazing. Like you'll, like I'll go to a yard, like this weekend I went to a yard sale and I was coming to the yard sale when another reseller who I know, who I chatted with for a minute, was leaving. And I was like, oh, he probably got the good stuff, And then I go and, he didn't get the stuff that I was, that I ended up buying. So.
Yeah, we bought stuff at 3-4 o'clock at a garage sale that had been going all day long and walked up and bought stuff that was a couple $100.
Jeez.
And got it for cheap. Like people miss stuff all the time. People are looking for different stuff. So
It's true. Yeah. Yeah. Of course, when you're editing your videos too, you see the things that you missed.
Yeah.
You're like your little, what was that thing you missed a long time ago? Like an Armstrong, whatever it was called.
Oh God, it's hard to even say. We don't even record picking videos. We don't even take a camera with us anymore.
No.
Never. That's business. It's picking time is when we make our money. So we'll record the what sold, but the picking videos, they don't do well for us either. They do horribly.
Yeah, but it's been how long since you've done them? Like at least a year, right? Maybe 2.
Yeah, but we waited almost a year and then did them again, and people were like, "Don't put this crap on their channel."
Oh,
Like they do not. The people watching us do not watch for picking content.
it's your personality. That's what
No,
they're watching, Corey.
I don't blame them though. I don't watch picking content either, like ever. I don't like picking content. I don't care what you're buying. You could be buying really dumb things.
True.
I care what you're selling.
True. This is true. I agree. I just don't think I would be good at filming what sold content other than like I do like the TikTok, like the long form,
Yeah.
like what sold. So I'll like put all of it together.
You would if you recorded it once. Wait for Matt to get home and you guys record it together. It'd be great.
What am I supposed to ship it then?
Well, that's why we do ours on Monday. We just pull 10 items and that's what we do our what sold on. The rest of the video is just whatever we want to talk about.
True.
Hey, let me break in here real quick with a QVC moment.
Oh,
So for those of you who have joined in the last little bit, I purchased 160 plus of these padded air mailers. They're 100 per box. They're the 9.5 by 13.75 inch inside dimension. I don't use that many. I just bought them so I could share them with my reseller friends. So if you want them, I will ship them to you for the cost of what this box costs to ship, plus my cost of $5. So if you want to take advantage of that and get a good deal on some padded air mailers, Instagram me, Black Sheep Society. I'll try to put it in the chat. Maybe it won't erase it, but yeah, you can just message me, send me a good mailing address, and I'll get you a pirate ship quote of what this would cost to ship to you, and it'd be that plus $5, just to cover my cost. So
I don't use poly mailers though.
padded air jackets, padded mailers. It's actually Air Jacket brand.
I don't use those.
This is one of 3 boxes going out to Soda City Flips. So
I don't use them. I abuse them.
oh my gosh. Well, just think, you'll get 200 out of there, Leroy,
So when
because
I
you cut them in half.
That's true.
when I do my taxes, right, my accountant does other resellers as well. She said, "What do you mean you spent $200 for the year in shipping supplies? That's it?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "It's all just eBay from your eBay. That's it from your coupon." I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "I don't buy shipping supplies."
That's when you tell her I'm not a good reseller. I don't sell a lot.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Brad.
no, go ahead. You were talking. I thought you were finished.
I get my tape for $1 a roll at the flea market, and then I
Dang.
get this. I mention this all the time. I get this it's the foam paper, and I got friends that work at Ashley Furniture, and they give me bags of it. And all I do is I just rip like I did. I rip it like this. I wrap whatever I got to wrap in it, and I put it in shrink wrap, and I put it in a poly bag, and that's it.
So Rebellious Roads resell, is that, refresh my memory, is that Tara and who? I can't remember that name. Who?
Josh.
Tara and Josh. Yeah. So this is a padded air mailer. It's like a poly bag, but with the
It's just a bubble mailer.
wrap, a bubble wrap painting inside of it. So a bubble mailer. So yeah, if you
Good
want,
deal.
they're pretty good quality. They're better than the Yarrow pack. They're about the same quality as the eBay ones you get.
Could you send me 15 cases? If anybody wants them when Brad's done selling them, I'm going to sell them for $10 a box.
How many boxes did you say you got, Brad?
160 plus.
160 plus boxes. Oh my gosh, where are you storing those boxes? I mean, they were pretty.
At the church.
They're at my wife's dad's fruit stand right now.
Oh,
There's like 3 pallets of them up there.
So here's my question: can you stop announcing that you have 60 of them? You only at this have 100.
what is that? What does Chris have?
And so
Are those My Little Ponies?
I don't think so.
It looks like it.
Maybe they are.
yeah, what do you got think?
Yeah.
How much?
14.99.
You're gonna ask Amy, the expert.
Oh, I'm not the expert, but I mean, if it's got mixed generations in there, I would buy it. I mean,
like
it looks like a big tote.
Look at that little green one right there.
Chris, if you don't buy it, Amy will end up with it. So buy it now.
Oh, is it going to end up in my auction?
Auction.
It'll end up in e-commerce first.
Yeah, it'll be on their website first.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it'll probably just be in the dumpster out back. You can come get it later.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I would never. I could never.
I'm not a fan of that. Even storage units, like digging through storage units. I used to buy storage units, but I can't do it. I have some personal issues that doesn't allow me to get into it.
Dan in Demand just bought a box. Got a box going out.
Man,
Good job, Dan. Score. Oh, what?
Yeah, I didn't know. I'll message you my stuff so I can get it. I didn't know when you were.
We only have 100
possession
boxes
of it.
left because I want 60 of them.
Just 60. You got to break up that box for Leroy.
There's still plenty for everybody else.
Boxes.
Bubble mailer mascots.
60 boxes, Amy.
This is
Oh,
one
60 boxes.
I need to start putting out videos now and put that deal on my YouTube channel. That's what I need to do.
Yep.
You need to do them for $10 a piece and get yourself a little bit of money is what you need to do.
I didn't buy them for that.
It doesn't matter.
I 100% bought them just to share with all of my
And
friends.
we love you and we appreciate it, but you also do this for a living.
Well, my
He
wife does. I'm a
He
kept
just
man.
overestimated his friends. They're not buying enough. He doesn't have enough good friends.
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
All right, guys, I gotta pop off.
Bye,
Pop
Amy.
off. I gotta
Flipping
go
out.
and do some stuff. So have fun.
All right.
Thanks
Thanks
for
for
listening on.
everything.
All right, talk to you later.
See ya.
Bye.
Hey, I dropped my Instagram in the private chat, Corey, because I'm not admin. I can't pop it in the comments. So if you don't mind, just copy and paste that at some point when you get a chance.
Yep.
It'll cost you a box of bubble mailers.
A box of bubble mailers.
I already sent theirs out this morning. They're the first recipients officially to get some.
Real friends.
Yeah.
Hey Corey,
Yes, sir.
I got this thing here. It is
I was checking my
it
Instagram.
is a another air nozzle for a paint gun.
I do remember that.
I'm gonna do this one a little different, okay? So you don't get mad. I'm gonna use this.
And at these horses.
What is that? Oh, look at you putting it in foam.
I'm gonna put it in the foam, wrap it up.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Indy one.
Then I'm gonna do
That's
this
for me.
in this.
Yeah, that-
The silver.
I'm gonna
Shrink
wrap
wrap
it in
it.
wrap
That's exactly what
and
they're
then
Yeah.
put it in a poly
He's
bag.
got like
Is that
20.
better?
That's a flat fee on
Oh, who is it?
each.
Yeah, no.
He's just wanting to like.
Good Lord, I can't see.
Oh, is that Chanticleer? The $5? Oh, no. It's gotta be a jersey. What is that? Oh, that's a Nike one. This Chanticleer too, right? Who? Yes, most definitely. Oh, it's got a big stain on the front of it. Thank you.
I need a magnifying glass in here so I can read. I'm so dang blind, I guess.
Here you go, buddy.
I know. I need one of those.
Anybody know about Joseph Abound?
Yeah, he was a good guy.
I want to have Tammy look him up here in a minute.
Why do you gotta have everybody else do your stuff? Why can't you do
Big
it?
boy, I can't look at it while we're on here.
Oh,
I have,
Corey, can you look this up for me? Oh, Brad, can you look this up for me? Oh, Tammy, do it yourself.
you know what? You do it yourself.
Corey said he's not doing the chaperone today.
I'm listing pocket knives today. I gotta concentrate so I don't cut myself. Sizzling savings, it says. Who's that fancy one? Oh, come on, get out of there.
Oh.
So many tools.
Corey, how many items do you list a day?
Personally, or Teresa and I?
Personally.
Very few to none. If I am listing, it's usually on the dollar auction or something like that, or one of the other districts out there.
How about the other boss?
It really depends. We don't list the number amount, we list the dollar amount. So we try to get $500 worth of listings every day. Sometimes that's 2 listings, sometimes it's 15.
Brad's new business is going to be shipping polymailers. I can see it. He better raise his price, or I'm going to buy them all and just raise it for him.
That Harold Tornado guy rubbed off on me, support your friends thing.
Oh, yeah. Right. Got the sticker, live the life. Love it. Sizzling savings.
What has Josh ever done for me? What has he ever done for me?
He motivated you to give away poly mailers.
Except make those videos that I watch every night.
Tara said they just up theirs. They try to list 400 a day. That's a good goal.
I try to list 4 items a week. Some weeks I fall short. It depends on what time of month it is. Do I have bills coming up?
Oh, yeah?
I was at the flea market all weekend, so I'm tired.
You sell a lot at the flea market, though, right?
What do you mean?
I mean, you do a lot of sales at the flea market, don't you?
Yeah, I think this weekend I did like 8 for 3 days.
Nothing wrong with that. I mean, that certainly supplements the eBay stuff. You don't have to list as many.
Yeah.
Brad,
Right now I'm doing about
I mean,
I'm doing about $300-400 a week in eBay, and about normal probably about 4 at the flea market. So I'm still at 8.
yeah.
That's where I want to be.
Nothing wrong with that. Pays the bills.
Well, supposed to.
Well, I'm assuming it pays yours, or you'd be listing more. I don't.
That's what I said. When I need it, when I need to make money, I'll make it.
Yep.
My rent's due on the 1st, so that's usually when I decide I got to start working.
That's a little late to decide to start working, Leroy.
No, I'll have it by the 6th.
Oh, you get it by that cutoff date, huh?
Yeah.
I get it. Vintage made in the USA Boy Scout knife.
Brad's photo booth is bigger than my head. That looks like a photo room.
I can climb in it.
You see how big that is?
It's a photo
wanna see
area.
I want to see what lights it is, Brad.
And he lists the smallest things.
I know.
Not always. Not always. It's up about 30, about 40 inches high. And then it's 4 foot wide by, and it's just got a daylight light in it.
Corey has photo lights like me.
Yeah, our photo booth is over there, but I don't use it because that's where Teresa takes her photos mostly. And then we have a big, like one of the fold-up photo booths behind it.
Mine is right here. You can see mine right here.
I got a little tabletop one that I've made.
In the chat, what is your guys' size of your photo booths? Mine's about 40 by 20.
Are you talking about the area you take pictures, or you? Well, I see you have actually got a photo booth set up.
I made it though.
I like
It
that.
used to be higher, Corey, but I don't need it that high because everything I do is small.
Well, and you're sitting down. We stand up when we take pictures.
I used to, but I save a lot of time sitting down now.
Well, you got the rolly chair. That helps.
Yeah, I have to put new wheels on it though.
I could sell you some, Leroy. What size wheels do you need?
I already bought them.
Oh, you already bought them. Well,
I got the rollerblade ones. They're fast. Sometimes I miss the chair if I hit it too hard.
You know that. Hang on. I got to pick stuff up on top. That building our escape room is in that we bought, it used to be a office supply store. So we've got
Oh wow.
all kinds of chair wheels. This whole box is casters for chairs.
Wow.
And we've just got a bunch of extras laying around, but we've got so many of those kind of things.
Are they listed, Corey?
I listed that whole box on Commons for like $10 and nobody bought it. So it's just sitting on a shelf.
Corey, hey, every chair has 6 wheels. Do sets of 6 and do them for $10. They pay shipping. Put them on eBay. You'll sell 1 or 2 every month.
I'll have to dig them back out and get them listed. They probably should be listed. Oh, what is?
Chris, you would look cute in those, buddy.
Big fit too.
Well, they must be for fat people.
I have a box too. Sometimes you take your photo box on vacation with you. Must be one of the small, like 18-inch ones.
Interesting. This box is as full as the rest of them, but it weighs like 8 ounces less.
How do you know it's full as the rest of them?
Because the tape where they've been sitting in the heat, it's kind of like not stuck on top. So I can just peel the top off and then
How do you know if it's not filled up? How do you know if it's not filled up with just nothing?
Maybe they let the air out of the bubbles in a few of those. Save some weight.
Well, these are going to Dan, so you're getting ripped off, Dan.
Hey, what are these? Dolls are these?
They're,
Check it
They
on
almost
Google.
look like Ever After High.
yeah, it's
Uh,
not
check
bad.
check it on Google. Stop asking people what to
They're
do.
not brats.
Leroy stuff.
Leroy, stop it.
So there's like they're $5.99. There's like 2, 4. So it's
Let me
probably
see them again.
there's
Are they
probably
tall? Are they tall like a Barbie, or are they short?
10. They're mediums. Well, a little bit shorter than Barbie. They're not real short.
They look
But
like Ever After High. How much did you say they were?
they're $5.99. It looks like there's probably 8 in here.
I'd probably
I
grab it.
wouldn't
If
buy
they're
'em.
not Ever After High, they could be those equestrian dolls. Either way,
Okay.
I think you do okay on them.
Yeah.
I say don't do it.
It's
Don't
not a
do it.
tool, Leroy. So you know. I get it.
But they're terrible women.
It's not quite.
Hey,
If
Brad,
there's a bunch of craftsmen, you definitely get it.
Brad, how much for 60 boxes?
$300, right?
He's got 60 boxes to give, and he'd still be in business. He wouldn't even take half.
No,
This is true.
I'm gonna buy 60 boxes, Corey, and then when he runs out of the 100, I'm gonna sell mine for $15 a box.
Sell them back to him.
Yeah,
Leroy's price is going up. It was 10. It was 10 a few minutes ago.
yeah, it was said a few minutes ago. Well, you know what I
So,
do? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
so how much is a box with shipping?
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
How much are they?
How much was his shipping for Dan's?
It's like everybody's pretty much been 1838 except for like one person. Like Shane's was a little cheaper. So
How
but
about
every-
29301?
Hmm?
29301.
All right, give me a minute here. Let me get this label made up.
Can't spell.
And who are you shipping it through?
All right, Chef.
Yeah, I have seen those before, Lisa. We have one similar at the office that it's just easy to keep there because you can move them around.
Through who though? Through
UPS. UPS is the cheapest.
UPS is going to be FedEx is going to be the cheapest, but you're better off with UPS.
FedEx will let the bubble air out.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had too many issues with FedEx over the years.
Look at this little pocket knife.
Oh, wow.
Looks like a shotgun shell.
Although our FedEx guy that delivers to the house all the time is he's a cool dude. He's a good one.
I mean, you're a cool dude.
Debatable.
Not in my house.
Are you ready?
In my house, you're a great guy.
I appreciate it. That's one vote. One yay.
Are you waiting for more yays?
No. I'm just carrying on with the work before. I'm but a humble servant to the people.
Oh,
Let's
I don't
see.
think that's true.
Let's see.
You don't think you're humble? That's what he just said.
I don't think that's true at all.
If this is anybody's first time watching us, we're really nice people when we sleep.
Eh.
Now, do you think Chris is getting yelled at by Tammy?
We can only hope.
Yeah.
I don't know. Tammy, leave that man alone. He's shopping.
He's shopping.
Let that woman.
Stop
Let that-
keeping him up all night.
He kind of stepped into that one.
He asked for that. You had Tim in the background. Nope.
Got a Shriner's knife. It's got scissors.
Hey, Chris, we were talking about you, buddy.
Look at this thing.
Once upon a time.
I can't believe the time difference. Like for you guys, it's only 1 o'clock.
147. Well, it's there. The time difference is in your area, not ours. Our time is right. Yours is different.
No, that's not true. My time is right.
No,
This is the time I was raised on.
we
So
go
don't-
by normal time around
Corey.
here.
Corey, don't start with me.
Listen. You don't have to like it. Doesn't make it wrong.
I almost got in a fight over the weekend at the flea market again.
Leroy.
Hey, Tammy almost got in a fight at Bucky's.
Oh boy, you should have got that on your GoPro. Bucky's brawl with Buck Mountain Barn.
Yeah, I'll get her. When we get in the car, I'll get her to tell you the story about it. It's kind of funny.
Mine was a guy wanted me to give him my flea market tables that I weren't using that was behind my setup, and he was telling all the vendors how selfish I was because I wouldn't let them set up for free in my area.
What the hell? Is this a young guy?
He was one of those special people that do special drugs.
How greedy of you not to want to give away your stuff.
Yeah. And then he told me to mind my business. So that was it. At that point, I lost my mind. I said, mind my business. I said, I don't have to mind my business. I said, you want to talk about me? Why don't you come right over here to my booth and you can talk about me? I'm waiting for you. But I keep forgetting I'm in the South. And sometimes they might come over to your booth and they might have something in their pocket.
I think that's universal anywhere. You never know who's crazy these days.
Mm-hmm.
It's harder to spot them.
I saw him yesterday, Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. Corey, he wouldn't even look at me.
It's easier just to assume everybody's crazy and leave them
I
alone.
think he found out that I was crazy real fast.
I gotta get a bag. My bag's in the car.
Timmy!
You ever heard these? Crazy Larry. Screenshot that.
Pair of shorts.
No, it's a pair of pants, whatever it is.
Holy cow! What brand is that?
Crazy Larry.
Crazy Larry. I'd buy them just because of the look. They'll sell. How much? Shoot, I'd buy them.
49, yeah.
They'd sell.
He said they sell. Oh yeah, $30. They'll sell all right. I'll bet.
Crazy
Hey.
stuff like that sells.
You wanna hold the line for me and I'll go get the bag? Or do you want? What do you want to do? She mad. She mad. I'll be right back.
Okie dokie.
She mad.
Well,
Because you told us a secret?
you might have antagonized that, Chris.
I have. Who knows? I just gotta go out here and get my bag. I forgot my bag. Left it in the truck.
Oh, he's stealing.
Huh? No, you gotta buy. They make you buy bags at the beach at Goodwill. You got to buy the bags. They're like $1.99 a bag. And I'm like, what? So
Yeah.
yeah. So they don't have to do that at home. They give us bags at home.
Well, you ain't home.
Apparently not.
You ain't in Kansas anymore.
I ain't never heard of such, man. Buy a freaking bag.
I sell bags at my flea market. Corey.
What do you mean?
I tell them it's $8 a bag for a 50-cent item. Pay me next week. Nobody's ever paid me next week.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna go over here. All right, here's keys. Here's keys. What's that? Okay, all right, so you ready? Well, I see she's doing something. I'll be up with a minute.
All right.
We'll be here.
Corey is my good friend.
That's true, Leroy. I'm a good friend to have. I don't call a lot. I leave you alone. But I'm willing to talk to you anytime you want.
Good thing you don't know Chris. He'll call you every 15 minutes. Want to ask you something, he can ask Google.
Oh, some of these other knives I just don't know about.
I got a bag to put all this stuff in. We'll just fold it up. Okay.
Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've got 12 pocket knives going on the auction.
Awesome.
We're getting there.
I just shipped that out. What are you talking about?
Just shoot that. Now we need something for the ladies. We've got some candles.
That's all the clothing.
Say what kind of candles? Raspberry mimosa. We got all kinds. We got vanilla, sugar cookie. See, I wouldn't want that burning in my house. I'd be hungry all the time.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what? Shipped the wrong thing?
I might have.
Where's Teresa? Speaking of the ladies, Teresa had to run the mail, and she's doing the real work. I'm on here being a diva, and she's running the mail to the post office today. And then I got to edit a video after this. And her and Hannah are going to go run. We have like a big corporate group coming in for axe throwing and escape rooms. So busy day for a Tuesday.
Well, I appreciate what you're doing for the community.
I'm glad. Thank you.
I got a story to tell you. I have a story to tell you offline.
What? Plumeria. That sounds yummy. Come on.
I think I know what the issue is.
I think you shipped the wrong thing.
No, I'll tell you in a second.
No? I'm not surprised. Thanks, Tara. Teresa is the backbone of the company. Who makes Plumeria? I don't know. Home fragrance. Bath and Body.
Where is it?
I don't know.
I don't like it.
I believe that candle was $15 in the store. Who buys this crap?
You.
Oh, no? This came in a lot. We don't buy candles, not on purpose.
I don't like candles that scare me.
We don't like smelly stuff here. So like we don't burn candles or incense or anything like that in the house.
Uh
Not a big fan of the smelly stuff.
huh.
It was nice to get all the teenagers out of the house because they all like to wear cologne and perfume and stuff, and that just kills me.
I thought you were gonna say that like the burn the smelly stuff. I was like, hey, that's a little personal. I don't know what's going on here.
Are these Bath and Body? I don't know. I know that one was the Plumeria one. Plumeria just sounds bad. It sounds like you ate bad plums. Made in USA.
So Corey, I found out what happened.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I have a duplicate listing, and I just sold another one of the duplicate listing, but I just shipped one. So I was like, I just shipped that. I'm like, I just shipped that. And I looked at it and I was like, no, it's the right address. I just
So you
sold
do have another one to ship then.
Yeah, it's upstairs. Oh, I don't know. I think I do.
I hope.
Probably should go check. Hey, if not, I just send them both one.
Just use the same tracking number. Just put it in both.
No,
You'll never know.
there's two pieces in the listing.
Oh, you sent both to one, maybe. I see what you're saying. Hopefully not.
No. The listing is these leather rawhide replacement heads for a hammer, right?
Okay. Yep.
I sell them two of them for $19, right? So
Yep.
I said, if I don't have another one, I open up the other package and send them both one.
Oh. Yep. Piss off two people instead of one. That's always better. Way to be an overachiever.
I haven't checked my rating lately. Sometimes I don't check it.
We have 2 bad reviews on there right now, which sucks because we can't really do anything about them. They weren't really our
Sucks 'cause you
fault.
can't get them off unless you're in the right. Like,
Chris is knocking at the door. There you are, Chris.
Yeah, we back.
What is that?
I'm safe, Corey.
You safe? Still got one?
I'm still safe.
$87.
Ooh, that's why you got in trouble.
You spent too much. You need to go back and haggle a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I think I did good. I mean, mostly everything I got I sell for about $20 a piece on the clothing or higher. So
I'm only responsible for you spending $8 of that. I didn't say yes on everything else.
what was $8?
I think between the pants and the dolls, you were probably at $8.
Oh, yeah. I think I'll do all right on the dolls. I don't know. I've never seen them before. But
I think so.
I thought they was Monster High, but you said they weren't Monster High. That might have
No,
been
they're
the other one.
definitely not Monster High.
All right, we got to stop and get a drink. We're going to. This
Sounds like a
concludes
good idea.
our sourcing portion of the day. We have a dinner date in a couple hours, so we got to get back and get ready for that.
With another couple or just with each other?
Tammy's friends, her political friends down here, they contacted us and wanted to go out.
Political friends.
Yeah.
What's the difference between a political friend and a regular friend?
Because you only like them every 4 years.
Oh,
What'd you say though?
I said, I'll go now.
You don't even want to go now? hot, man. It's hot down here. It's bad hot.
Yeah, so that's what it was. Corey, I had 2 more.
Awesome.
So you ever see, Corey, you're not a tool guy. Do you know what a rawhide hammer is?
I do, and I am a tool guy.
Okay. So you ever see a split hammer? A split head hammer that's called? So it's a hammer, it's a sledgehammer with the rawhide ends, and it's split in half, and you tighten it down, and it holds in the 2
Yeah,
ends.
so you can replace them.
Big Murphy's got it.
Yeah. I was at a flea market, and the lady had 2 near new
This is hot.
split hammers and 15 sets of replacements.
Nice.
The replacements I saw for $20 for $10 a piece. I paid $50 for it. So the hammers for $65 each.
Yeah, the replacement ends aren't cheap. Yeah,
No.
I would have grabbed those too.
You sure? Are you sure? What time are we supposed to meet us?
Supposed to be at our house at 5:30.
Well, if we stop and get a drink and go back and get a nap,
Yeah,
ain't got time. All right. Well, if you don't want to go, we can cancel. I mean, that's fine. I mean, they're your friends.
Just tell them you have an appointment with Biden. I mean, they'll get it.
What are the odds? What are the odds they're watching you talk about whether or not you're going on here? Did you show them the podcast?
No.
I would just tell them you have an appointment with your good friend Leroy, and he loves Joe Biden. I mean,
Leroy said we can't go.
You talk to them while I go do what you're going to do. Yeah.
Hey, I'm not talking.
we
That's
do
all right.
want to hear your Bucky story.
You don't have to talk to us.
Did he tell y'all what happened at Bucky's?
He wants you to tell us.
Oh my God. Okay, so it was totally packed with you had to squeeze by people to get through there. Well, we decided to leave just because of that. And we were going out, and there was this lady there scolding a child. But Chris went by her. He said, "Excuse me," and he kept walking. And she turned around and she said, "Jesus Christ, people just don't care," or something like that. And I just turned around and I said, "Ma'am," he said, "excuse me," because I wanted her to think. I didn't want her to think he was being rude, and she just didn't hear him. I said, "Ma'am," he said, "excuse me," and she said, "Get out of my face." I said, "Well, I'm not in your face." I said, "I'm just trying to tell you that he did say excuse me." And then her big sister, who was even taller than her, I'm 5'4". These ladies had to be 6 foot tall. She was even tall. She said, "Do we need to fight in Bucky's?" And I said, "Well, I guess if you want to, we can." I said, "I was just trying to tell her he said excuse me." And then, oh boy, I don't know if it was a husband or a brother, he come busting through and said, "Move on before you get hurt." And I said, "I was just saying he said excuse me." And this whole hillbilly clan wanted to jump me. I don't know.
Tammy started trouble in the bucket.
Tammy was standing up for herself. That's what I hear.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going back down. I'm not going to start nothing, but I'm not backing away.
What they say, Tammy? Brad's not listening, so we can say, "Don't start no S, don't be no S."
Right. Much. But I mean, I wasn't being ugly. I wasn't in her bubble or anything. I just wanted her to know that he did say excuse me and wasn't just being rude, pushing by. But
You can't fix stupid, Tammy.
I know. And evidently, I can't take up for Chris. That's what I got out of it.
Yeah, hey, and the thing was, guys, Chris was already in the car by the time Tammy got jumped.
Right? He didn't even know what was happening. He turned around and come back. He said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm trying to explain to these people that you did say excuse me, but they want to fight."
He could have. He was tearing into some beaver nuggets.
You know what Chris would have did? Chris would have picked up the phone and said, "Hey, Leroy, what do I do in this situation?"
Right? He would have.
I would have told him to check Google.
Right? He would have had to FaceTime and said, "Leroy, these people wanting to jump my wife. What do I need to do?"
You know what I would have told him? Ask Google.
Anyway, that's reason number 637. I do not do people.
You know, you sort of picked a tough time to go on a vacation down there.
Well, I've never been down here Easter week. I've been for spring break. I've
Yeah.
been for graduation week. I've been for bike week, and nothing has been as wild as Easter weekend here.
I'm sorry that you're having a bad experience. And next time, just go to South Dakota. They're nicer there.
Right? That's what I hear.
You could have an entire vacation in South Dakota without bumping into people.
That's my speed right there.
Are you in South or North? Corey,
South.
you're in South.
Yep. North is too cold even for me.
Why do I feel like Brad's new job is shipping bubble mailers?
It is for now.
That's all I've done for the last hour.
How many have you sold in the last
I've
hour?
known it was going to be this much work. I'd have made them $15 a box.
I told you. I don't know why you're putting that much tape. I wouldn't have taped them. They're already taped.
I want to make sure they get to the folks.
Do y'all know Chris is a tape hog?
I don't believe that.
If he has to put a piece of tape on something, he's gonna put at least 15.
I'm pretty bad with tape too. I go through I want to make sure.
I think he just likes taping stuff because he could be done with it and he'll grab it and start taping it again.
Is that how he met you? Did he get you with some tape?
No, he lied to me. That's how he got me. He posted a picture of him with this very pretty Appaloosa horse. Turns out it wasn't even his horse.
What are you talking about?
That's how we all got married, Tammy.
I didn't say it was my horse. Not one time did I ever say that was my horse.
But you were very deceptive.
Whatever.
Chris.
She married you for your horse
That he don't have.
that he don't
I was
have.
going to say something, but I don't want to get myself in trouble.
I told him the Bucky story.
Told him what?
The Bucky story.
Oh, she told you about her fighting them Buckies or trying to get in a fight?
Yeah.
She told us that you were down the street. You were scared.
She said you started
I
it and then
told
ran to the car.
He was outside calling Leroy, FaceTiming him, asking what he could do.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, Corey.
Yeah.
I lied to my wife, too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you ride up on a horse?
No, I told her I was hung like one.
I need to find out, Brad, how much is that box going to be shipped to me? Brad.
$25 or less.
You could have at least lied about something. You could keep the lie up for a little while.
How are you taking payment? How we pay you?
Corey, I was trying to do that privately, so
We're just going to do PayPal.
Okay.
Friends and family.
I'll message you later and get a box.
Don't worry about it for a bit.
Thank
There's
you.
plenty. You're not gonna miss out on them. I promise.
I want 60 boxes.
See, Leroy's going to take 60 of them.
And there's still going to be 90 plus left after today if Leroy gets 60 of them.
How many did you get?
160 plus, 164 or 5.
What size are they again?
What?
What size are they again?
They're the 9.5 by basically 13.5 on the inside.
Who's going with you to Tennessee,
That's
Brad?
post office ones, ain't
Brad, who's going with you to Tennessee?
10 by 14 outside measurement.
Who's going with you to Tennessee, Brad?
What's that, bud?
Who's going with you to Tennessee?
To Nashville?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going yet.
If I was you, I'd go with an empty car, no people, and I'd sell them for $8 a box, and I promise you'll sell every box you bring.
Yeah, I'm meeting Death Pile Thursday, and he's grabbing like 6 boxes of them.
You're probably bringing some up to Kevin.
Yeah, I think Kevin's going to get one of them. The rest of them are for Mike, I think.
When you do mine, can you do it like that? Keep overlapping the tape so I can use the tape after I'll be able to reuse that tape.
Well, good. That's what we want.
Just keep overlapping the tape. Don't put no tape on cardboard. I want all tape on tape.
Tape on tape. Like that.
Yeah.
Okay. You want me to go all the way around?
No, stop.
Like, you want me to keep going? You want me to go a little further?
No.
Like that? You may do
Oh,
that?
God.
Leroy's got gastrointestinal issues over this.
Hey, Corey, this is how much tape I would have used for those boxes.
Yeah, but that's the good tape. That tape has those strings in it. You can't rip that stuff.
You got that strapping tape? Yeah.
I love this. I don't get the big stuff. I used to get the 3-inch, but now I just get the 1/2 inch.
So let me defend myself. I have never, ever, not one time in 20 plus years, ever had an item arrive broken.
Never?
Except one package. And Tanya packed that one.
Oh,
Remember that big bowl?
I heard her from the background.
Remember that bowl that was just shattered, that like Italian spaghetti bowl thing? Yes.
Was that her in the background fussing at him?
Yes.
She's over there working.
Hi, Tanya.
Hey guys.
Oh, Tanya's working while you're playing. I see how it is.
It's absolutely how it is.
Tanya, I need you to talk to my wife so she can learn how to do that.
I have fun. I enjoy it.
She's ignoring me. She's over here typing on her phone. She ain't listening to me.
I'm retired.
He likes taking care of me.
I'm retired. I'm retired for life from everything.
Oh my goodness.
Nothing wrong with that. We're retired too. That's why we sell on eBay.
Yeah. We was talking about that this morning, about how people in the family sometimes don't understand. They don't think we have real jobs because we don't get up in the morning and go to work till 5 or 6 o'clock and then come home. And so they think that we just got all the free time in the world to do whenever we want to do, whenever we want to. And that's not the case. Me and Tammy was talking about, she says a true reseller probably spends 16 to 18 hours a day working.
Please, you're hanging out in the Goodwill at 1:30 in the afternoon on a Tuesday. We know you don't work.
I love you.
As you head to the beach.
He's on vacation working.
I'm on vacation working. What are you
That
talking
ain't working. If you are on vacation working, you go back to the hotel and list them.
Chris, you've done more work today than you do when you're at home.
Tell them, Brad.
Ouch.
They telling them.
I know they tell it on me. They sure will.
If you own your own business, you work harder than you would if you worked for someone anyway.
Yep.
Every time.
When I get home, I got 4 chainsaws I got to take apart.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's your stupidity, not mine.
Leroy told me to buy them.
I told you not to buy them.
You
said to get them. You said if I can make $60 for each one to get them.
I told you not to buy them.
Did he not say
for
that?
each one.
He was on speaker. Remember, he said if you can get $60 for one of them, go ahead and get all 4 of them. Remember that?
I think that's what you said.
Yep, that's what he said.
Well, who told you you could get $60 for one? Because I didn't.
You said if you can, so I looked them up
There you
and
go.
I can.
The big word. There's the huge word. The big word in the room, guys. If you can. So
and I can, so I got them.
So you used your
What kind of chainsaws?
Huh?
What kind of chainsaws are they?
I got some Craftsmans and some Polands.
Part them out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna part them out.
Yeah.
I can probably if I can. I part them out and I've been looking at them and piecing them out and stuff. If I do them whole, I can get about $45 to $50 a piece for the Polands. The Craftsman, I can get about 120 for it. But if I part them out, I can get 3 times that much for the whole thing if I part it out over time.
Only thing you gotta. This is what I would do, Chris. If I potted those out, I would make 10 lots each saw, and that's it.
Yeah.
So I would do. You always got to do the plate because they lose the plate. You do the screws separate. The 2 screws that hold the plate on.
Yeah.
You do those separate. Those are going to get you about $8.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
Then you do the plate that goes over it. You do the chain bar separate.
Yeah.
You do the brake, the cover that has the brake on it.
Yeah.
You do that. And then you do the whatever you didn't strip down, you just do that whole unit and you do that for like $30.
Yeah. Okay.
I would only split it up, maybe even only 6 times.
Let me ask you, Leroy, on those parts,
Google.
would you soak them?
Ask Google. Ask Google.
No, listen, would you soak them in Dawn to get the grease off of them or just sell them like it is?
Yeah, I would
Shrink
soak
wrap
my
them.
hands. I would soak my hands in Dawn when I'm done taking pictures of them.
Shrink wrap them so you don't have to worry about handling the grease when you're done
That's it.
photoing.
That's it. Just shrink wrap them.
So don't even bother cleaning them.
Nope.
They know they're
Okay.
buying used.
You know what I do now? I get a garbage bag. I wrap them up in a garbage bag. I get some shrink wrap. I wrap them up. I don't even check and see if there's gas or oil in them. I just wrap them. I don't care. I just wrap them up. and
Skipping
shrink
a
wrap 'em.
tank of gasoline through the mail, Leroy.
I don't care.
Oh, what's she say?
She's fine. She's trying to bring me a walker and
She's trying to bring you a walker. Tell her I'm gonna buy you a wheelchair.
that's what I told her.
Chris, can you go upstairs and get me 2 more items?
Yeah, I'll go upstairs and get you 2 more items. It might be a minute. I'm in Georgetown right now.
I'm tired.
You're in whose town?
Georgetown.
Georgetown.
All right, we need to go to Myrtle's Inlet or North Myrtle Beach. North Myrtle Beach. Conway. That's going to Conway and North Myrtle. Okay, wait a minute. I'll figure out where we're at here in a minute. I'm doing this without a GPS, so Georgetown is straight.
Oh, I gotta go find light.
They got free vacuums over there. I wonder if you can part them out.
I think that means you can vacuum your car for free if you have.
Oh, they're not giving vacuums away.
You so stupid.
What? Don't call me stupid. You hear that, Corey?
I didn't hear nothing. I ain't getting in there. You think I'm crazy?
Where'd Brad go?
If she took you out on camera, I don't see nothing. I'm sorry, Chris. We'll miss
Okay.
you.
I see how you got my back.
All right. So
From way back.
What'd you say, honey?
you want to go to North Myrtle Beach?
Yeah, that's what you said, wasn't it? Okay. So we're going right, or
You ready?
Oh.
I am.
she's
Let's
ready?
go.
Let's go. How many miles?
Half a mile. You
In
gotta.
half a mile, turn right.
All right, half a mile, turn right. There's Brad. He's back. Look at his shipping station. Can you see his?
You have coveted his shipping station for months.
I know. Blow Brad's shipping station up, Corey. I got to look at
In a
that.
quarter of a mile, turn right.
I don't know how to do that. Let's see.
I am envious.
Chris, you fixing to be crashiest.
Oh, crashes. Fixing to hit somebody. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how to do
It's
that.
all right. It's all right.
You gotta turn.
Turn right here.
Is that McDowell shortcut? Yeah.
Yes.
Turn right.
Turn right, Chris.
Yep, turn right. McDowell shortcut road. I'm envious of Brad's shipping station, man.
An offer on eBay and then an offer on the car it just popped up this same time.
Hopefully it's not for the same item.
It's not.
Make a check.
That was Harry Potter trivia.
So I'm on vacation mode and I'm still selling stuff.
You did what, bro?
I'm on vacation mode. We're still selling stuff.
How about that? I hope you are.
Yep. Before I left, I scheduled items to drop each day while we was gone. So I don't even have to go into drafts and do anything. It just automatically drops it at 10:15 a.m. that I got items that drops into the thing each day.
Fancy.
Fancy, yeah. But I do have people messaging me, "Hey, when are you going to ship this?" And I'm like, "Hey, I'm on vacation. You saw it. It says it'll go out on the 30th.
30th.
The 30th.
30th ain't that far away. Yeah, 8 days to wait.
Oh, I got a return. I got to accept today. I waited till the longest I could to accept it because I didn't want to come back when I was gone.
Right. You bring food. All that kind
I
of
forgot
stuff.
all about that.
I'm gonna go
I
smoke
would
good.
put accept and return.
No, like
I
dog food.
can't not accept them.
I would.
Yes, you can. You can't accept an offer on vacation. If you
No,
accept it, you have to
returns.
ship it.
Returns.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're going to have to take it.
I mean, I got one of them double Milwaukee double chargers. It went to California, and the guy got it yesterday, and he opened the return and said it was the wrong one. And I'm like,
It's the only one I got.
did you not read what it was? I mean, it had the voltage on it and all that. Said it wasn't one he needed or whatever. So he's going to return it, which is fine. He can return it. You know, I was just like, man, I'm gone. You know,
Whenever whenever you guys sell batteries, used batteries, what I do is I put my initial underneath inside the battery. So if they try to return it, I have a picture of it in the listing. So this one you can't see. Like, I mean, that's just something else. But you put it like when they can't see it, you put your initial in it.
Can't see that giant Leroy on the bottom?
Yeah.
Is that McCurry?
Yeah.
No, but I'm serious, Corey. Not that. These are my personal batteries, so they're marked because they're mine. But I put a little mark in them, Corey.
Yeah.
So they
Just so
can't
you know if they return the wrong one.
Yep.
anyway, these were those brand new double battery chargers.
Yeah.
So they were brand new. So if Tammy says he probably is going to send me his used one back.
Yeah, that's why you should have marked them. The things you
Well,
need
it's
to
brand
ask,
new. I'll be able to tell if it's used or not. I
Yeah,
mean,
something you
I'm
can go
brand
to
new.
town. I'll get them.
the things you need to ask me, you don't call and ask me. The things you don't call and ask me are the things you ask me.
How about if I just stop calling?
That would be even better. I mean,
All I heard is Leroy wants you to call him more often.
Oh, is that what you heard, Corey?
That's what I heard.
I heard you bother Leroy.
Found a better price. Sent an
I
offer.
probably bother Corey because I call Corey more than I do any of them.
I know, poor Corey.
Corey will tell you if you bother Corey.
Good, good.
So I'm gonna nominate this guy for douchebag of the day.
Uh-oh.
Wait, Corey? Are we talking about somebody different now?
Are you talking about Chris?
Somebody. I'm not gonna show their username, but on eBay, they literally a minute ago sent us an offer on a game we have up, accepted
And they
the
canceled
offer, and then they like a minute later asked to cancel because they quote found a better price.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
I had 2 cancellations today.
you sent the offer, you
I
freak.
know, right?
But then eBay shows them the similar listings.
I hate eBay sometimes.
No?
I had 2 cancellations. One for $100 for a watch that was purchased yesterday. That then they messaged me today and said they didn't have enough money to do it. And another one today that they canceled and said I won't get it on time.
eBay is working for eBay for sure.
Lisa, I'm sorry that Chris is rudely interrupting your conversation.
It's okay.
I didn't say nothing to nobody, Leroy.
You're laughing. She's trying to talk.
I'm laughing at Tammy.
Tell him that he is very obnoxious when he laughs sometimes.
You know,
You're
Tammy,
very
you're
obnoxious when you laugh.
hold on. Tammy, you're within striking distance, right?
He's driving. Don't hit the man.
Yes.
It's going to turn into a different show. Clip that. Somebody get the
Tammy.
recorder.
Tammy,
What? Yes.
look at me, Tammy.
I see you.
All that anger, all that pent up frustration you had from that Bucky's experience,
Yeah.
I want you to just power up like Super Saiyan 9000 and just nail Chris while we're watching, okay?
Don't do that.
No.
Don't do that.
Go ahead. Stop. Pinching me. Stop.
This is therapy.
I think I'd rather be hit than pinched.
Grabbing the bookies.
Somebody's trying to pick a fight with Tammy and Bucky.
Really?
Oh, and they tried to jump her, and she said, "Let's go."
Dude, I'd have throw punches.
Tammy says, "You
See,
feeling
that's
froggy?"
me. I don't start nothing, but I'm not backing down.
No, that's when you say you don't start nothing, but you'll end something.
You
Right?
go away.
Why? Am I?
No, I meant
Oh.
like you should just go away. Not here.
I think everybody needs to get along over here. This is getting a little feisty.
We
Right.
love each other.
The only one that's being nice is Tanya. She's over there minding her business.
Where's Tanya?
She brought me cheese curds. How could I
She
not
got-
love her?
She
She's in
just
the back
left the room.
Oh, she left.
Did she bring you authentic cheese curds or them Dairy Queen cheese curds?
No, these are authentic squeaky cheese curds.
They're
They're
made
both
here.
these,
Oh,
they're
they-
both these cheese curds.
Yeah, I mean, well,
Tammy wants to know what is a cheese turd.
It's squeaky
There he is
cheese.
right there.
They're both
I
these
can't
old-
see what's going on with our
Hold
thing
on.
here.
Tammy, have you ever had cheese balls?
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Hold on.
Hold on. Hold on.
Hold on, I'm coming.
The brightness is up. I don't understand.
They're so nasty.
They are nasty.
I was just saying,
She's all
she needs
good.
to go away.
All right, go ahead. She's trying to see what cheese curds are. Cheese turds.
Is it like just little pieces of cheese?
Yeah. So, have you ever had like cheese curds that are fried or cheese balls? It's the uncooked cheese ball. Stop, Christopher.
I don't know what's going on here.
I
If there's
I had
anybody
an-
still
I
watching,
had an experience with cheesy balls one time. That was a whole different.
At
Yeah,
Buc-ee's?
we're not discussing that. Stop.
Yeah.
It's a family-friendly show.
Was it at Buc-ee's? Oh, Tammy, Christmas all night.
Probably. Okay.
good job. Good thing Tanya's somewhere else because she's a good Christian.
She's left. She's already left the room.
Oh, well, Leroy just said we wasn't good Christians.
Well, we do have kind of a dark sense of humor at times, but we are good Christians.
Sometimes, yeah. A dark sense of humor.
Now we're gonna have to send Chris a bag of cheese curds.
No. You save Tammy a bag of them. I don't want them.
Yeah, I'll take some cheese turds.
Hey,
You'd like
There's if you're passing through, what's that town in North Carolina?
there's a lot of them.
Raleigh.
There's a lot of them.
Boone, if you're passing through Boone, North Carolina,
Okay,
I
you'll
think
fit in
there's a
here.
little town I think it's called West Jefferson. That's not far from Boone, and they have a place where they make the cheese curds and then fry them up and do all that there. So you can get them fresh
so
on the land.
It's like a mozzarella stick, but it's just a little end of it.
It's cheddar.
Yeah,
I like
but
cheddar.
it's fried like a
No.
cheese stick.
It's not fried.
No, it's just plain old
No.
cheese.
The ones I'm talking about are
It's just a cheese ball, Tammy. They call them
Oh,
curds up there,
see,
up there in the South Dakota.
I grew up eating these because my stepdad and my mom both worked at a cheese factory.
Oh, okay.
So they made cheese.
We
Hey.
just call it a hunk of cheese down here.
Yeah, cheese ball.
Hey,
Risen means hold on, risen? Doesn't riz mean fabulous, fantastic, awesome?
Not really.
What's riz mean?
Charisma.
No, that's not what it means.
Yes, it is.
Whatever. I don't believe you.
Right, who asked? Risen.
hey, Brad.
Mean?
Risen.
Means
What
like
do
you're good at, you got game. You're good at flirting. That's what they mean when they talk about riz.
Good at games.
Brad, when are you heading overseas?
when am I heading overseas?
You
Yeah,
heading overseas?
yeah.
Apparently I am.
Aren't you going to the reception, the wake?
What?
You're not going to the wake for the Pope?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I got my invite.
I was gonna say, I know you got your invite.
Yeah, me too.
We'll
Oh,
just
you
have
got
to
one
see.
too?
Yep.
Corey's the Pope of South Dakota.
Right.
That's how I got it. They said I can ride in that little golf cart with glass around it and everything.
I thought they already did all that.
No, it's not until probably next
They
weekend.
died 2 days ago.
No, they didn't.
He just died
He
yesterday.
died
He
Sunday.
just died on
No,
Easter.
he died Monday, the day after Easter.
I thought he died on Easter.
No, he did the Easter service Sunday, and then he did not wake up the next day.
Yeah, get your Pope stuff straight, Chris.
I mean, I don't really keep up with the Pope, so I mean,
If you follow the Pope like you follow Donald Trump, you'd know something.
Oh my
there's
gosh!
a reason I don't follow the Pope. You know,
Pope Francois.
Political too.
Look at the Pope Francois.
You know what's funny is since I was a kid, there's been like 4 popes. I only remember Pope John Paul III or something like that.
Leroy, this is the same Pope that was when we was kids.
It is not.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not.
This,
It's
It's
like
not?
3 popes.
this
No.
Pope has just been Pope
Same
for
position, different man.
a few years.
Oh,
I remember Pope John.
I was just like, he's been Pope, old Pope all my life. You know.
No.
Wow. What did you do when they were doing history in school? Nothing?
He was smoking in boys' room.
Yeah. He's
What?
frozen. Yeah, no, I don't know which pope this is, but I remember this Pope John Paul. Let me ask Google.
Okay.
Marisa, was it the 3rd or 4th, or was it just Pope
He
John
don't
Paul?
know.
I'm
She
guessing.
knows.
He don't know.
She
Leroy,
knows.
Google it.
I
The
am.
hell?
People would put me on it.
I did. Blaze put you on it.
97, 16, 120.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like, have y'all noticed that there's just people in your life that's just been old your whole life?
Me.
No, you ain't been old your whole life. I mean,
I have been.
like Clint Eastwood. Let's look at Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood has been old my whole life.
Well, now he's old. Is he still alive?
Yes.
Clint
Barely?
Eastwood, yeah, he's like pushing 100. Like, look at Betty Crocker. Not Betty Crocker.
Betty Crocker.
What's her name?
Stupid.
No,
Let's
what's her
talk about
name?
cupcakes.
Betty White.
Betty White. Look at Betty White. Now she's dead now, but I mean, she was old her whole life.
Did you say Betty Crocker?
He
He
did.
did.
Oh.
I think I got the show.
Y'all see what I have to put up with.
I grabbed a few extras from the last show. We got pretty good already.
Really? What?
Who's Betty Crocker?
She makes the brownie mix.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to figure out why. I don't think she makes the brownie mix. I think that's just the name of the company that makes the brownie mix.
Yeah,
I don't think Betty Crocker's an actual person.
No.
You
but that's
don't
what I
know?
mean. She makes the brownie mix.
Okay. That's like Aunt Jemima, you know?
And Aunt Jemima, and it's Pearl Milling Company because they canceled Aunt Jemima.
Yeah. Oh, they did? They canceled Aunt Jemima?
Yeah.
I'll be darned. No
Now
wonder the
it's
syrup
just
ain't
Angel Mama.
no wonder the syrup ain't no good no more.
No, I still be getting Miss Butterworth's.
They still got Miss Buttersworth.
Yeah, that's what Tammy buys, Miss Butterworth. Look at the dump out there. I bet you they got some electronics out there.
Eat that whole damn bag of cheese. That ain't good for me, probably.
Go did dumpster dive. She put me on this long, boring road, taking me somewhere.
There's a little less air in that one.
Yeah, I got 4 pre-bids in there already.
It is.
This was a good.
That was a good damn mountain. I could have put cherry in it, but I didn't think you wanted.
These are like 6 pounds and like 5
That
or 6
only goes in
ounces.
Sprite.
This one was like 5 pounds. And
Has anybody been keeping up with chat? I can't see it.
Nobody's saying anything. It's just Mary in there talking about Betty Crocker.
Oh, okay.
Well, that sounds bad. Nobody's saying anything but Mary. Mary, your opinion matters. Here, I'm going to do this. Now I feel bad. Mary's.
She's probably the only one watching.
What century are we in?
So you can tell newbies. Somebody posted an Aunt Jemima little doll on eBay,
Newbie.
Yeah.
and they were mad because eBay removed it
Why'd they remove it?
Because you can't sell that.
because you can't sell it
Why not?
because it's
Contraband. Contraband.
contraband. Trump didn't say that. eBay said you can't, just like you're not supposed to sell a Confederate flag.
Are you serious? It's Aunt
Yeah.
Jemima, for Pete's sake.
Quit hollering.
I'm not home.
You did
Smack him, Cammy.
Were you not here during the pandemic at all?
I can't believe that.
You can't
Chris,
sell.
Chris's next sentence is going to be, wait, the South didn't win? What?
Right?
Chris, you can't sell. You can't sell Uncle Ben either.
The rice?
You
I
can't?
didn't know that. How about that?
That can't be true.
For real? You can't sell Uncle Ben's rice?
still buy that in the store.
Well,
Yeah,
Chris
we can
can't.
buy
We
that in the
can.
store, anyway.
Is this dude's head not turned, Tina? Just hit
Was
dude's
this
head.
for us to
Can't
split?
believe they
I'm
took
not
it.
hearing very well.
They took-
Where'd you put it on crackers?
I mean, that's just like, you know, they took Elmer Fudd and they took the shotgun away from Elmer Fudd on the
No,
Bugs
but that's
Bunny
it. No,
cartoon,
this
talking
is
about
the
it was too violent.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. It looked like that was the front. I was like, what?
Yeah, on those characters, the dragons on the back.
I got you. Got you.
Dragons.
Leroy, you gotta take down your time to eat because you ain't eating.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
We are.
it was
I'm eating
not
for you.
easy.
So Teresa,
I got cheese curds and dog treats.
Yes, sir.
so Saint John Pope II was from 1978 until 2005. He was Pope for 26 years and 168 days. The next Pope was Benedict. I can't say it.
Benedict.
Oh,
Yeah.
Benedict.
Pope
Yeah,
Benedict.
he was Pope from 2005 to 2013. 7 years and 315 days.
Almost made it.
He was
Then,
a lazy one.
then there was a Pope.
Almost made it.
Then this Pope Francis was from March 2013 until the other day, and he was Pope for 12 years and 39 days. Is
So
there
why
anything
they
else?
change them out so much?
They died.
They died.
Why did they
I mean,
change
Queen
them out?
Elizabeth lived 200 years. Why? I mean,
Well, she's
geez,
a reptilian.
a reptilian.
Nobody. God kicked them out.
She's a reptilian.
They don't change popes unless they die.
Unless they touch little boys.
Well, even then, in the Catholic Church, I think you get away with it. You just got to be pope somewhere else for a little while.
Which way I got to turn in?
Sorry, Brad.
Sure.
Well,
I'm not
I
Catholic.
Corey
Why you
said
throw it
he's
down to
eating
me?
cheese turds and dog treats.
Yeah. Original recipe dog treats. They even say Dukes on them.
Teresa, the only reason this whole thing started is Brad got an invitation to go to the Pope's funeral.
Did you really, Brad?
Yeah, I did. I leave for Rome on.
I didn't know you
Oh,
was
You're
Catholic.
so full of crap.
I didn't know you was
I want a
Catholic,
picture
Brad.
from the dog.
You don't have to be Catholic to go to the funeral. Just like you don't have to be a country music fan to know who George Jones is.
I knew that was coming.
Ouch.
Yeah, he got me. He got me.
Okay, priest. You have to come over here. You have to
I'm
entertain
going-
his
Well, I was gonna ask if you need one, but then I got busy.
I
So
do. I didn't bring one with me.
I guess I get to entertain you.
Oh, well,
What do you want to know?
I want to know if you liked my giving you knowledge of the popes.
I did.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Now you be driving and don't ever look at the
Tammy,
gas
we're gonna
tank.
run out of gas. How did you do that?
I'm not the one driving.
We was just at a gas.
Yeah, Chris, you're the one driving. Why didn't you put gas in?
I told you,
That's for laughing
the
whenever
only
they
two
said the
things I
Pope
need for
died,
him
Chris.
is for him to keep me
Yes.
fed and keep my gas tank full.
Chris, you know, if you're the one driving, you're the one supposed to put gas in, right?
If you're the passenger of a car,
I think I'm in a bad area.
if you're the passenger, Teresa, what is your job if you're going on a long trip? What is
My job is just to ignore the driver until it's my turn to drive.
See, in my car, I ask different. If you're a passenger and I'm on a long trip,
Passenger print.
you should open up. You should open up my bottles
They
of
can't hear
soda.
you. 'Cause
I do help Corey with that.
Yep,
you're getting out here where there ain't no
the
internet.
radio should be under
How far
my
we gotta
control
8 miles.
because I'm
That's fine.
driving.
We listen to the same
Hope
music,
there's
so
a
it
gas
doesn't matter.
station.
You should open up my chips and soda and all that. And then if the GPS is messed up, you fix the GPS.
Oh, the GPS. Do you want to know what? Corey doesn't know how to operate his GPS. So Teresa gets yelled at whenever the GPS goes the wrong way.
Why don't you just use Waze?
What?
Do y'all not use Waze? Waze.
No, I use my
WAZ.
GPS in my vehicle.
Oh.
No,
You don't
I
have
use
Waze in your
GPS in my vehicle.
No, they're rich. They're rich. They got a vehicle.
No,
that
see,
has GPS.
hold on. No, my car doesn't. Hold on, my
You're
car.
rich.
My car doesn't have GPS, so I use my phone.
We're cheese curds and dog treats for lunch, Rich.
Not
Leroy.
used it.
No, no.
Teresa, on your phone, do you not have Waze?
No, I have Google Maps.
What is Waze?
It's another
What
map
are you
program.
saying?
I use Google Maps.
Is that what they renamed MapQuest?
I don't know what it is, but I
Well,
like
you should-
Waze because if there's an accident, that traffic's backed up real bad, it automatically reroutes you around it.
So does Google Maps.
Yeah.
Corey,
Google
What-
Maps
Corey,
Can you
tells you
spell?
it's coming.
Can you
Corey,
spell
what-
that? What? How do you spell that, Chris?
WAYZ.
WAZE.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Corey, the one I remember is Atlas of the East Coast, page 7, section B4.
Maybe that's why you're on that long trip. Maybe you done lost your ways.
Do you remember the old atlases? You'd use the atlas, and then you'd look over it in the index, and then you go over to B4.
I do. Hell, we drove around for the first half of our marriage with one of those like atlases in the car.
Yeah.
Random Valley. We use maps to get back and forth all the time.
6 miles.
Well,
Did you ever have to print out the MapQuest directions? We used to do that.
Oh, yeah, all the time. All the time.
Tell there's gas. Don't
Oh, the good old days.
I'm not fussing at you about not having gas. I mean, it's just 6 miles.
Yep, Josh has got it. Brand McNally Motor Carrier Atlas. We used to have those. I might still have one somewhere.
Listen, I joined AAA just for the atlases.
Where's it got us going? Zoom out of it.
Look, Corey, a box.
It is a box. Are you unpacking it or packing it?
I saw.
You going to the Goodwill up there?
I shipped it.
Okay.
But it's a used box.
Well, not a problem with a used
Well, it's
box.
taking us forever because I ain't doing but 60. So.
And then if there's writing on it, I go like this.
60. You
Yeah.
gotta slow down, Chris. You're gonna kill someone.
What's the speed limit in South Dakota?
80.
Ooh.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's 75 on the interstate, but everybody drives 90. So
Yeah.
oh, it is 80 on the interstate. Maybe that's why they drive 90. They drive 62 because I'm a rebel.
Mine is 70.
It is 80 on the interstate here.
But I drive 55.
Yeah, I drive well below. Not everybody does though. Everybody, including Teresa, if it says 80, that means 85 to her.
Corey, I drive at the speed limit. I drive at the speed limit, or a mile or two less than the speed limit. And my
No, you do not.
and my
No,
driving
you do not,
license.
Leroy. No, you
Shut
do
up.
not. No, you do not. I rode. You
He getting
forget I
rattled
rode
out.
in a car with you.
Yeah, but the problem is, Chris, I was in back roads that I didn't know, and it was Saturday morning when the cops liked to be out, and I wasn't getting a ticket with you in the car. I don't know if you have a warrant.
Well, Leroy, you was doing 10 miles less than the speed limit.
Leroy's gonna go to jail for aiding and abetting Chris.
Hey,
Look, I will say this. I will say this. If you want to ride in your car and feel safe and know that you're not going to run off the road and all that, I would ride with Leroy. 'Cause, I mean, anybody else could just walk beside the car and you'd be good. You'd probably run faster than he could go, but you'd definitely be safe.
Josh said he and Tara have ridden with Teresa, and they know that's true.
What?
That you drive a little fast.
Shut up, Josh.
Whoa. see, Brad doesn't have these problems because he has a driver.
Me too. I have Teresa drive all the time.
Brad has my nephew. My nephew drives all the time.
Man, you guys got somebody else to drive for you. I have to drive myself.
I'm a passenger princess.
Yeah, see?
I actually like driving. I just don't like driving in places where other people are allowed to drive by me.
Exactly. I don't like driving in traffic because people are just stupid.
That
I
is
mean,
correct.
I don't understand where people get their driver's license at nowadays.
There's always some 14-year-old girl looking to sideswipe your car because she's texting.
They usually get their driver's license on Google.
Right? They get them on Google now?
Well, and it's 14. The driver's license age in South Dakota is 14. So literally, you're driving with children around.
Wait a minute, what? You can get a driver's license at 14 years old in South Dakota?
Yep.
Holy cow.
A lot of farm
Is that
kids.
like a
They got to
learner's
go drive the
permit?
tractor to the gas station.
I used to buy cigarettes from my grandmother when I was like 10.
We were talking
I
about
did
that
too.
the other day. That
We
you
did
used to
too.
just take a note if you weren't sure, but if your parents were well known in town, you just go in and say, "Hey, I got to pick up cigarettes from my parents."
I didn't
I
have to
didn't
do
need
that.
no-
Now, when I was in middle school, you could walk across the street to the Winn-Dixie and buy a pack of Marlboros for 50 cents.
You remember the cigarette vending machines?
Especially the Waffle House. Yeah.
Corey's gonna have a fit.
Why?
I actually had to ship something in a box.
Nice.
Look, one piece of tape. That's it.
There is a God.
And you completely said that wrong, Leroy. You didn't have to ship something in a box. You got to.
No, I had to because it was bigger than a poly.
Jesus rose from the grave. Leroy shipped in a box.
Mary.
Anything's possible this week.
When we up here, you
Yeah, I'm sure you can handle the Honda.
seafood places?
Hey, we got 10 people watching, guys. What do you think?
That's amazing.
Should we give away a
I think
plane
it was
flag
seafood.
bag?
We get the crappy nights another night.
Chris! Pay
We can eat
attention.
What? What?
Should we give away a Planes to Profit swag bag?
I want
Yeah.
one.
Sure.
The first one to say Pops is a crackhead.
No, don't say Pops is a crackhead.
Do you know how to give it away?
No, I think. No, how do we? Hold on. There is a way to do it here.
Yeah. Brad knows how to do it. Brad, tell him how to do it.
Hey,
What?
Corey, look what I got.
How do I do a giveaway in the comments? G and P. Oh, sweet.
Dude,
I didn't ship it yet. I still haven't shipped
I
it.
don't know what the link is. I don't know what the link is.
Okay,
Stickers?
I'll look it up.
I
have
still
to
didn't
go.
ship it yet. I was supposed to ship it.
See,
Look at everybody saying Pops is a crackhead.
I still haven't shipped it.
StreamYard's giveaway tool.
Yeah, you can do a hashtag swag bag or something like that, and then do the spinner on it.
Hashtag swag bag.
Hey, why did we go back to StreamYard?
This is Corey's StreamYard, Leroy.
Because I already have StreamYard. Figure we might as well use it.
I like
All right,
StreamYard.
here's what you're gonna get in the swag bag. Ready? We got a Planes to Profit water
Hold
bottle.
on. How do I enter?
We haven't said yet.
They don't know if there's
What?
a- it's their
How do
one that
we enter? What should we have them put in? Put in
Hashtag PP.
All right.
Put in hashtag Planes to Profit. If you need to know how to spell it, Chris, it's right here.
I do. Hold on. Hold it up for a minute. All one word?
Yeah, all one word. Hashtag Planes to Profit.
I still gonna need another 20 minutes. Hold that up.
I got time. Whoop.
You want this swag bag?
I got one more word, Chris. Out of Corey.
Keep left.
Yeah.
Left.
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 I think I got it.
Okay, so we're doing. You're gonna get a water bottle. Not a
Lisa,
sun drop.
Lisa, did I spell mine right?
You did, Leroy.
Okay.
You're gonna get a cup koozie with a Planes to Profit button on it, made by Donna at Happy Hearts.
In a quarter of a mile, keep left.
No, you keep left.
You're gonna get a Planes to Profit sticker. You get a Resell to Ride tape measure. You get a roll of Bubble Boy tape. That one's coming for you. That's the 2-inch tape. I hear Chris likes his tape, so
I got a lot of people around.
let's see. We got a bunch of stickers here.
I think it wasn't a 3-inch.
Yeah, good thing it wasn't a 3-inch tape.
I know. I would have kept that. Let's see. Hold
I know
on.
where we're at now. You can turn that thing on.
Okay, here's a winner.
Now,
You
if
get a
want-
decal for your window.
If you want to enter into that, you gotta go to the.
Can you read that?
The viewers.
Okay.
That's the window decal for your car.
Cool. Brad, we need to do a giveaway Thursday.
You're gonna get a Planes to Profit notepad with a nice cork on it. Nice little notepad.
Josh. Is that Josh or Tara?
Get another different Planes to Profit sticker.
Tara has all of this.
And there's a whole bunch of stickers here in the bag. I won't go through them all, but you get a bunch of stickers. The important one is right there, the dollar auction sticker. You're gonna get one of them. And you get
Somebody
this cool
called you a
bag.
gibby gobbler.
Get the cool bag.
Huh.
Oh, wait, you get a look tool from Alicia, ink picker.
Is that a canvas bag?
It is a canvas bag.
It's not candy.
It's like recycled.
It's recycled cotton.
What is it? Cotton.
It's recycled cotton.
So it's a
Right here.
cloth bag.
See?
So
I was just cotton.
So you get all that. Yeah, we got some entries. See, I'll even try and put all this bendable stuff in the book so it doesn't just wreck it when we ship it.
I want to win.
You want to win? We want you to win, Leroy.
Yeah.
And then when you
You probably
win,
will, Leroy. You always win the giveaways.
when you do win, I'm going to say I'll ship it as soon as I get my package from you.
Oh, snap.
That is smart.
I'll never get it.
All right, so we got the whole Planes to Profit bag. Let's see how many entries we got here. We can't have too many because we don't have too many. Let's see.
Brad, I can't talk, but you know what this is.
Awesome, bro. That's sweet.
Hey, that's pretty good. We got 13 people in here. We got 7 entries. We'll give you a few more minutes. The whole Planes to Profit swag bag. Our first channel giveaway, Chris.
Who called
Yeah.
me a gibby gobbler?
Somebody called you a givey goblin. I think Teresa called you a givey
Yeah, and there's
goblin.
already been a lot of giveaways this morning. Chris been giving away Pope wisdom and life wisdom. Tammy's been giving away fighting wisdom.
Hashtag planes to profit, Rad Relics. Just type that in the chat.
But you gotta pay the shipping.
That'll be one of the very few planes to profit swag bags that went out that did not attend planes to profit. So,
And then stick around after he runs this giveaway. I have a QVC moment for those who have just dropped in.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
all kinds of value on this one here. Okay, it looks like we got how many people we got in here? We got 8. Whoops, down a reset. Hold on. Hashtag planes to profit. I suppose I got to share that screen, don't I? I better
Hey,
do that.
Leroy, you got, and then do the, make the sign of the cross. Do it. Honor the Pope.
All right, we can see it. Ready? Let's draw it.
There's a lot of people in that thing.
Yeah, we had 8 of them in there.
Look, I thought Leno Reaver.
Lisa! Touchdown.
There.
Lisa, you have to send me your address, probably on Instagram. I think you're on Instagram. Just shoot me a message on Instagram. I'll mail it out.
I had my fingers crossed and my toes.
And your toes.
Ew, that's why.
Nasty. That's why you didn't get it, because you had your toes crossed.
You forgot to
And
cross your eyes.
fingers out.
If you'd have crossed your eyes, you'd have had it.
Should I get gas here? That's 280 now.
All right. And for all of you who just jumped in the last little bit,
Okay, let's go on up.
Did you
these
hear?
padded
What?
boxes, 100.
Somebody mute him.
Hey, silence. Silence. Thank you. Right. All right.
Wasn't there Eagles over here somewhere?
Hush. Dang it. Hush.
Okay.
May I talk now?
Go ahead.
Okay. If you just jumped into the show in the chat here in just the last little bit, I made a deal to buy these boxes of padded mailers. They are the 9.5 by 13 3/4 inch inside dimension, so 10 by 14s, for $5 a box. So only reason I picked them up is so I could share them with my reseller friends. If you want a box of these, shoot me a message on Instagram and just shoot me a zip code or a good mailing address or something like that, so I can give you a quote on what it would cost to ship them to you. And all I'm asking for is the price of shipping plus the $5 to cover my cost.
15.
No, just 5. Just the price to cover my cost. So cost of shipping plus the $5 of my cost, and I'll send them to you. And they're in a box of 100. So
Can't find them cheaper than that.
And the
it's
problem is,
it's probably going to cost you. Everybody that's been buying them it's been right in the $25 range.
Yep.
So that's a quarter a mailer.
See that, Leroy? We're gonna ship that. We're gonna ship that bag out. It goes with this first.
no,
See this? This
no.
goes in the box first. We put that there.
$2.79. Get it here.
Now we're gonna do the bag.
You're so retarded.
The bag's going.
No, you put the bag in a poly mailer.
You ain't gotta fill it up.
I'm gonna put about 20 in it.
Whoop, I gotta put that tape
Can
up.
you get out the door?
Golly, man, so
You're so stupid.
Make sure you hit me up. I've got 16,000 of these things.
Now here you go, Leroy. You got to top it off with some more. That
Hey,
way we got everything.
Do you have a bubble pack mailer that a bubble pack thing that makes those? Or you
I
just
do.
have them?
Yeah. Yeah, they're nice. Oh, I got to take
Yeah.
it out. It's not organized right. Yeah, we have an air pillow maker. It makes those or the regular air pillows.
Yeah, I got the one to make these for me.
I like those kind of bubbles.
Yeah, they're good void fill.
Yep. I'll tell you what, if you've been filling boxes with that dang paper for this long and then you switch to that, it makes a big difference in weight fast.
Yeah, and it actually, if you fill them up, the boxes don't get crushed so bad either. The tops
Nope.
don't get dented in and all that, so it does make a difference.
Okay. Okay, now all I need is Lisa's address and then we can send this one out. And it's packed properly, Leroy. Oh, cha-ching, what? What'd you say? Oh, $8.
Listen, it's better than nothing. You better stop being so greedy.
Hey, I'm giving away stuff over here. I need to recoup.
Don't give it away.
Actually, I just needed that bag out of my way.
Congratulations, Lisa.
I'm glad Lisa got it. She actually watches our channel.
I do too.
One of the 6 people that do.
I just watch it to make sure you're not talking about me.
We are. Well, we're going to next episode now. No, we won't. Next episode's tomorrow. I still got to edit that. But the one after that, now we have to talk about Leroy. Put a book on top and then it can go be. I'm not sure that's the way that works. Rad.
Get 10. That'll get us 10 gallons. That'll get us the rest of the time we're done until we get ready to go home. Hey, I got a quick question. Leroy, or any of you guys, does anybody know what antique shop or booth shop that Julian Beard the Thread Machine has his booth in? Do you know the name of it?
No, I don't.
Okay.
What's the name of the booth that Julian has his booth in? The name of the store. I've heard it before.
Chris, I put it in the chat.
Somebody will know.
I put it in the chat.
You ask Google. Leroy's being mean to me.
I don't
And
care.
now we got enough tape on it too, Leroy.
If you holler one more time, I'm gonna let Leroy be mean to you your whole life. Your whole life.
Oh, wow.
Leroy's gonna pick on you your whole life.
Dang. That was good.
It's antique archaeology in Nashville. That's where you gotta go. That's the store.
You know they're closing down, don't you?
I did. I heard that.
Holy crap.
Why are they closing down?
Not sure.
According to Sports Illustrated.
Danielle's pregnant.
I think it's a different one. Danielle's pregnant.
When I was younger,
They don't know how to park. They all in the halfway in that one, halfway in this one.
I had a crush on her.
Stop it.
Well, you stop it.
Road rage.
Retarded.
This is Road Rage with Chris.
Right? Okay, are you ready? I'll tell you.
Just park the damn thing, Chris.
Are you ready?
I'm working on it.
Do you want to know where it is?
Yeah. What's the name of it?
It's called Bounty Hunters Emporium in
Bounty
Surfside Beach.
Surfside.
Oh, that's way up yonder.
That's way down there.
Way down there. Okay. All right. Bounty Hunters. Hold on a minute.
Emporium.
114 US 17 Business City.
He going.
All right, guys.
Are you leaving us?
Yeah, give me 1 minute. She said Bounty Hunters
Emporium.
Emporium.
Don't ask me how to spell that. I don't know.
Okay, we'll try and get there.
OPPAM.
All right, guys. So we're at the other place, and we're going to go in the Longhorns and eat here. I can't get the stupid phone. There we go. So we're gonna go into Longhorns and eat here. We're gonna go into this one Goodwill real quick, and then we're gonna head back to the thing. So been fun. Where'd Leroy go?
He gone. He went to eat at
You
Longhorn.
guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, okay. All right. Hey, we'll see y'all Thursday night, man.
See you, Chris. Have a good
See you,
one.
Chris.
All right.
Later, Chris.
See y'all later. Bye bye.
Okay, he's gone. We can talk about him.
He's something else. He makes us laugh all the time.
It would not be as entertaining without Chris. I'll say that.
Oh, I just clicked back over as us too. How about that? Where did Leroy go?
Leroy left. He didn't say anything. He just left. Maybe he forgot to pay his internet.
It's possible. I tell you who's going to get a good deal on these bubble mailers. Rebellious Roads Resale.
Yeah?
Yeah, because they're so close.
Oh, yeah. They can
Yeah.
just come over and get them.
They could, yeah. Or if I head that way, I could take some with me. We're always on the road looking for Playmobil, so we might be headed that direction.
Well, I am not moving to get a better deal on bubble mailers, so you're going to have to mail mine.
You never thought about moving to Tennessee?
I have never in my life once pondered the thought of moving to Tennessee. Too warm a climate for me.
I think it's a little humid.
I'm not worried about the humidity. I'm worried about the fact that it's warm for so much of the year. Too many crazy people live there. It takes a different kind of crazy to live in South Dakota. Nobody's getting mugged at 40 below zero.
Well, I started to say it ain't that bad, but I think our county is actually one of the top counties in the nation for meth. So,
Well, it's across the whole world because South Dakota's got a pretty bad meth problem too.
yeah, but we have it in greater numbers.
Well, you might. I don't think South Dakota can claim to have anything in greater numbers. Well, Buffalo, maybe. There you go. Where are you at? They'll come get them.
Around Manchester, Tennessee. Do what, 10?
I think Isaac would like to go to South Dakota.
Yeah, I think he would too. So
You just pick them up.
it's the oh man, I can't believe I can't remember the name of it. The president faces Mount Rushmore. Yeah.
Rushmore?
Is that North Dakota? South Dakota?
No, that's South Dakota.
It is South Dakota.
We got the Rushmore, and we have two claims to fame. We have Mount Rushmore, and we have the world's only corn palace.
Is it like gonna be underwhelming when you see it, or is it kind of cool?
Rushmore?
Yeah.
Rushmore, no, but the corn palace, yes. Yeah, Rushmore's pretty cool to see. It's
a one and done though.
Just getting to Mount Rushmore is really cool. You're driving through a lot of the Black Hills and stuff. If you're driving from where you're at, if you come through all of South Dakota on I-90, you'll get to go through the Badlands and Bear Country and all that stuff getting to Mount Rushmore. So it's a whole experience. But Rushmore's cool to see.
You just sped through all that stuff.
I know. I didn't mean to do it that fast, but
Well, you done stacked some stuff.
I'm an overachiever. I even grabbed some extra stuff. Teresa's telling me I finished too quick.
Really?
Oh, really?
Can
Josh-
you don't say it.
Oh,
Don't say
dude.
it.
Josh said they might come to South Dakota in July. Come on over. That'd be awesome.
Garage sale with us.
There's bound to be a community sale in July.
Oh, I'm so excited.
That's what she said. Yeah.
My best
You have to stop by Madison, throw some axes. Teresa will lock you in a room. What do you think, Brad? We're at about 3 hours.
Well, I'll be working most of the night, so you're just gonna have to call it when you get ready to call it.
I think I'm ready. I'm gonna go edit a video.
Cool.
I think we're good.
Another sale. Good deal. Yeah. Hey, just
That's
a
a good
reminder,
sign.
anybody who wants a pack of 100 bubble mailers, padded air mailers, hit me up on Instagram. I'm selling them for my cost of $5 plus whatever it costs to ship it to you. So just send me a message on Instagram. Black Sheep Society.
There
I'll
you
get
go.
And they're white.
They
The
are
envelope.
white. They are. Yeah, I'll send you some pictures and stuff too. But they're pretty good quality. They're better than the Yarrow pack, and
Much better.
they're about the quality of maybe the eBay padded mailers that you get with your coupon. So yeah, just hit me up. I'll be happy to hook you up. I got 160-ish of them I need to move. I got 16,000 bubble mailers I need to get rid of. So
Time to move some.
yeah.
All right, cool. Well, we will see you guys next time. Thanks for stopping in.
Peace out.